Okay. Can you guys hear me on the stream? If you could check Jose.
Jose's deafened.
I think he's listening for that. I think he's just doing it.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, let's log out of that.
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Video quality so garbage.
I'll deal with that in a second. Alright.
That's even worse.
So, when we last left off, you guys faced the consequences of Mason's actions, but not particularly. You guys decided to address what could be possibly the aftermath of stealing the Shadow Sphere, making Mason hide out in the Tipsy Cat Inn while you guys went and kind of closed out business in Venlaur. Kunal and Killian going and finding job postings that could push them or point people to think that you guys went to, I believe it was Norlavir, instead of over towards the final destination of presumably Mirioa, which is where Jungrak wanted you guys to go. And also, Freyla went and talked to her contact and managed to presumably do a little campaign of misinformation. You guys also told Alice that you were going to Norlavir. After that, you guys met up with Valora, Stone, and Geiger, all of them heading with you on the mission of sorts to collect more star metal during the meteor shower that Valora had gotten divined to her. Once you guys arrived, you waited around for a bit. Jungrak taught Mason some further fighting instruction. When the meteors landed, though, Geiger approached the meteor that had cracked open and was attacked by some brainy creature, which burrowed into his skull. You guys quickly dispatched all those creatures, one of them running away, Rubyx taking the remains of another one. Valora and Stone were shaken up, but they took the body and the materials back to Fenlor, saying that they would sort through it. You guys spent the night at the site of the meteor, taking watch nervously. But yeah. The morning sun rose with the moons going over the horizon, and you guys move on from Venlor off to somewhere else. And something I will say is I've added something else. Where you guys are on the map currently is like a red X. I'm going to allow the Heroes Archive to control it too, because that would make it easier for me. So, yep, we got this red token. You guys are currently right here where it says that the star metal meteor landed. And it is now morning on the 2nd of Levorin. You may begin. And you guys are level 4.
Yeah.
Level 4?
Yo, we're level 4.
Wow, how does it feel to be level 4? Let's go around in circle.
What's this level nonsense everyone's talking about?
So,
Nothing.
what I believe your goal should be is on the map. As you guys may have noticed, there have been little settlements that have been added. The settlement labeled Port Fenvali is a settlement that is almost entirely basically a
Yo,
port.
who's doing that? That hurts.
Okay, so it was Rachel, I assume. But Port Fenvali is almost entirely a port, and it is a like stopping location for ships that make their way from Zygia to Fenloor. Not all ships stop there, but a few do, to give people coming from Lorlevier or somewhere else like Ord a chance to get onto a ship without having to make their way to a major settlement. So currently, unless you guys want to go back into Fenloor to get a ship, you guys would be heading towards Port Finvalley.
Yeah, and that's in the way that we're headed anyways, right? So
Yes. Other places to get a ship that aren't traditional is Favita, a town, a little settlement called Rivercord, and I believe that's it. Oh, and Redvich. Redvich also has a port, a tiny port, but a port. Yes, it is near Corvidae. It's right here. So, on your first day of travel, you guys first obviously had to make your way a little bit north. There are occasional, like, it's not every like every couple feet or every couple like 1,000 feet, but there are like little like passages over the river, so that you don't have to like go all the way around the river. But you guys eventually make your way up north, go over a passage of the river, which is it's a rather large bridge. This one looks relatively new and well built, since it is closer to Fenloor. It seems that they must replace these pretty often. And then you guys make your way onto the actual road, passing close by to the location where you guys fought the demons with Frederick. As you guys are moving along the road, at around noontime, up ahead, almost as far as you guys can actually physically see, you guys can see what begins to be like a little a group of people. And as they get a little bit closer, you can make out that they seem to have weapons on them. They seem to bear the armor of the Fenless Watch. So like a little band of people maybe traveling from Zygia or somewhere else. Do you guys just want to continue on your route?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're headed to the port.
So you're asking if we want to get seen by them.
I mean, you can
Well,
take
how
it
you
as you
know?
will. It's a small regiment. You don't know how high up they are. I mean, once they get closer, Jungrak may be able to tell.
I don't think we should be seen by them.
Alright.
Mostly because it'll defeat the purpose of the misdirection if someone saw us going in this direction.
Well, to be fair, you guys are still, like, right now, you guys could be heading to, like, 3 different locations. You could be heading to Zygia, you could be heading to Norlevier, you could be heading anywhere. And Norlevier is the place that you guys misdirected to, I believe.
Yes.
I think we're fine.
Yeah, if anything, trying to hide may make us look worse.
Are they looking like back at us?
No, they're like they are in marching order, but it's a casual marching order. They're kind of laughing with each other. They're talking with each other. As you guys get closer, they are a little more at attention, not because of anybody in the group in particular. They're just trying to seem more outwardly professional. So they go into a bit of a more like standard march as they pass by you. They don't give you too many looks.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, like moment when like you see like a group of people just talking, and then when you're passing them, they just go silent, and it's just awkwardly like.
Yeah, basically like that. A few of them kind of like look through the group, and when they see Jungrak, they give like a little smile and like a nod of like not recognition of who you are, but your position within the greater like ranks of the Friendless Watch. But you guys pass by relatively unhindered to any degree. It begins to be about nighttime when you reach about this point, I believe. So would you guys like to look for a place to stay the night, or is there anywhere you would like to stay, just off the road, near the river? What would you like to do?
I mean, there's no settlements nearby or anything, right?
There's no what?
Settlements?
No settlements nearby. You guys are kind of in this awkward zone between settlements.
No lodging, it seems. What?
We're no strangers to be outside.
Maybe you're not.
Yeah, camping does have its benefits. It's good for my old age. No, I'm just kidding.
I would agree with that. But I'm not opposed to just setting up camp by the water.
Okay.
Unless someone has another idea.
Hmm.
I know that might freak you out, Mason, but you know, we don't have to get in it.
I think I'll be okay.
Is it like fresh water, or is it like spring water?
This is fresh water because it is a river, but it's not spring water particularly. This river is very large and wide. It can, what do you call it? It can service like ferry boat style, like big ships, as you guys have traveled on.
Can you move our X to like where we are?
Yes, sorry about that. You guys are right about there.
Okay. Should we maybe stay away from the river in case a boat comes by? Like, I know we're not trying to hide, but at the same time, maybe we shouldn't expose ourselves too much.
You're not wrong. Do I see anything like that we could use as shelter? Or
Are
like
we in the plains still?
Yeah, Kunal, you're familiar with
Yeah, you guys are still in
nature. Do you have any recommendations?
Look for a hidey hole around us.
You do find a location where there appears to be like not per se a ditch, but like there's like almost like this alcove that has been formed by rock and dirt that kind of gives a little shelter from any storms that might happen and any people maybe looking on, and there's a bit of tree cover nearby too. There aren't many trees on the plains, but there is a couple trees like nearby this little alcove that provide a little bit of shade and cover.
Okay, I'll lead everyone over here then.
Okay.
It's just rocks and dirt.
So for the purposes of not making travel a hassle and more just like an experience for you guys, we're not gonna do any watches tonight, just because you guys are staying almost literally right off the main road. If you guys were going to like stray off deeper into the wilderness, I would have you make watches. But if you guys are going to be staying, you need help?
No, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. If you guys are going to be staying like off of main roads, I'm just going to say, at least in this campaign, creatures are not going to like very often traverse onto the main road, if that makes sense. So
wake up, there's like a bear standing over here.
Yeah.
But
you guys, you spend the night, talk a little bit about maybe your travels and stuff so far, at least maybe what happens the other night, but you spend the night, you sleep, you wake up the next day well rested and ready to travel some more. Okay, so it is now the 3rd of Lavorin. I need to double check really quick if there's any holidays. I'm pretty sure it's not till the middle of the month, but I will double check real quick just to be sure.
I thought it was Acularin.
No, this is Lavorin. I'm pretty sure. It'd be really awkward if I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Lavorin. Oh, I did get it wrong. I don't know how I got that wrong.
Man.
Yeah, it's Acularin. So, to fix up your notes, it has been Acularen. I don't know how I got that mixed up. I guess my eyes just wandered over the thing.
How do you spell that?
Remember where you put the
It's
freaking...
Acularen. Yeah, there's not another holiday until the 25th of Acularen, so I don't have to worry about that for a little while. So now it is the 3rd of Acularen. Thank you for the catch, Jose.
And now he gets an inspiration.
But
I already have it.
About this time, when you guys begin to make your trek off into the on the road heading towards the port settlement, you guys run into a group of what appears to be a caravan of merchants that seem to be coming at least from the area of Zagia, like a bunch of horse-drawn like carts and stuff filled with like what appears to be goods. It's definitely not an atypical sight, especially on this road between Fenloor and Zagia. Would you guys just let them pass by, or would you like to do anything? This is not me saying you should do something. It's just a random encounter.
If they don't approach us, I think I'm fine with letting them go by.
Okay. The road is very wide here, at least on this. The roads that are darker in color, I believe. No, the roads that are lighter in color are very wide roads that are like made by the Empire. So these roads are wide enough that you guys don't have to like move off to the side to let them pass. But yeah,
how much longer are we expecting to be taking to get to our destination?
Are you asking the
Kunal?
group, or are you asking me?
I guess the group, yeah.
I can pull out the map and let's see.
Well, as soon as we find a boat to travel on, it'll just be a few days.
Oh, thank
Is there
you.
anything we need to do?
Would you say these few days lasts less than 6 rations?
Yes,
I
you
mean,
will.
you only need one ration a day, right?
So to give you an idea, Kunal, when you are leading the group in travel, you guys move at about 1.5 times speed. Not 1.5 times speed. You move at what would be a fast pace, even though you were moving at a normal pace, which is, so you move about 30 miles a day when they're traveling with you in your favorite terrain. And there's only a very small stretch. I'm going to consider it plains because you're just traveling through essentially a valley. So there's no point at which on this journey that you're going to be traveling through non-favorite terrain, for you at least.
Amazing.
So it'll take you guys about 3 days to reach the port, and once you're at the port, the whole boat ride to Mirioa is about 3 days. So you don't see anything more than like, you know, little tiny bands of just like commoners traveling the road after this point. And you guys make it to... So I'll just really quickly clarify again. So I know I sent it in the text, but it might have been confusing. So like when you guys are traveling with Kunal on your favorite terrain, it's about 30 miles a day that you can travel. If you travel with a cart, it's going to be 2 times that, so like 60 miles a day. And if you travel by boat, it's about 90 miles a day. So you guys make it right about into the valley here, kind of in between these 2 points. I'll just put you here for the hell of it. Kunal finds you guys yet another little alcove. You spend about 20 minutes, Kunal, looking for it, but you find a little alcove.
It's just rocks and dirt again.
It's
I
okay,
throw on
Ruby.
some twigs and like freaking lie on the ground. Throw twigs on myself. This is my
I'll
place.
find him a nice piece of brush. That's
You don't
used
have
as
a bedroll.
pillow.
Yes. Oh, my bedroll. Right.
Huh.
Well, so both Freyla and Kunal see you like just collecting twigs and putting them on the ground for yourself. Kunal goes and about like a minute later comes back with like this like really nice looking like clump of dead grass, and he puts it down for you. But in the meantime, Freyla's like, don't you own a bedroll? And you're like,
you know, Kunal was curious enough to find us this place. I was merely offering my respects by hiking it in nature. As he
Freyla's gonna slowly approach him and just like put her hand on his forehead, take his temperature. Is he okay?
Beep. He's up too hot.
he feels relatively normal. A little clammy in this exact moment, but I'm just asking.
I'm gonna sleep on my bedroll like a normal person.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I'll like put down my bedroll and then put the leaves like
Below it so it's more cushier.
yeah.
Okay. Once again, the night stars come up. You guys bask in, I guess, the beauty of nature. The two moons coming up. The blue one starting to go dim and starting to like. It was a full moon the night that you guys went to your meteor. I believe it's waning is when it's going smaller, right?
Waning, yeah.
Waning.
Waxing
Okay.
is when it's getting bigger.
Okay, so it's waning now.
It's a wiener.
Wax on.
A weaning
Wax on.
moon.
Okay. But you guys awake once again for the next day. Your final day of foot travel to Mirioa. Thank you.
What's today's date?
Today is the 4th of Lovornan. I mean, Acularen. Damn it. I don't know why I thought...
How many days were there in Jorlaris?
Jorlaris had 30, I believe.
30?
We started
Okay.
midway
Yes.
through the month.
Jorlaris has 30, Acularen has 28. Okay. So, you guys continue on towards Port Finale. Finale, excuse me. On this day, Kunal, you like to look around at nature as you walk, and ever since you saw the giant eagle pass overhead when you were traveling from Zygia up towards the Knoll Cave, you kind of sometimes look to the sky to see if you'll see them again. This time you actually do see a pack of eagles, and something that you do note, it is very high up in the air that they're traveling, like very far overhead, but it almost looks like there's people riding them, and they're heading northward.
I gotta point. Is that normal? I'll point up there.
You guys see, he points out, for those of you with either average, which is like around 10 wisdom score, or lower, they just look like little specks, but a little bit above that, you can kind of make out the wing shape. Killian, you can definitely make out the birds, and like there seems to be specks on the backs of them.
What are you
I-
seeing?
I thought this character was smart too. I don't understand.
Nah, my wisdom's at a +0, dude.
You can't see him.
Oh, well, whatever it is, definitely not something I'm trying to deal with right now. I'd rather just get to the port as soon as we can.
Wait, you said there are people riding eagles?
Yeah.
There's
For those of
something
you who are
going on.
native to Elan Varor, you can make a history check.
That's me, right?
Yeah, you're native to Elan Varor.
8.
Use luck point. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait,
Is Battle okay? Are you there, Battle?
I think he froze.
First,
Yeah, he's frozen.
All right.
Oh, no,
I
he's
know he's
moving.
there.
He's moving.
Oh, you're
Did you
moving
hear
now.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What is this?
Can you hear
photo?
me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh no. He's teleporting.
Okay, I can once again hear you. What'd you roll?
Is my Ethernet cable done slipping out?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I rolled a 17, please.
A 17. Okay. You would know that these are the Thunder Riders. They're known to be from the Redvine forests, and they are a group within the Air Navani who have tamed giant eagles and ride them across the landscape.
The Air Navani?
Yeah.
Are they friendly?
Would I know if they're friendly?
You know that the Air Navani are not pacifists, but very slow to any sort of conflict. They're more peaceful than anything. But yeah, you see that on the last day, and as the night begins to come down upon the day, you guys begin to see like little twinkles of lights. You see what in like the sunset, as the sun is setting, you see that like almost shadowed because the sun's setting behind you guys. You see like this large ornate bridge that seems to cross over the river here, and sitting underneath it you see like little twinkling lights of a few torches of Port Fenvalley.
finally.
So you guys make your way into the very small little settlement. Some places are even just tents. There's not many people, but it's a decently sized little settlement. There are houses built, especially surrounding the large port. But it seems that this city is mostly port. Like most of the buildings here are allocated to the port. Most of the homes are near the port. Yeah. So you guys find what appears to be a very small little, like, what are they called in Europe? Like hostel? Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah, you guys find like a location and that says like vacancies essentially outside, and you go inside and it's essentially like there is a very small little entryway that's closed off from the rest of the building where a little gnome man is sitting, balding with like this really long like mustache. Hey. So, you guys need a place to stay tonight?
How much is it for the night?
A silver per person.
You offer food and lodging.
Just lodging.
Dang. Dang.
Alright, I will put down...
Right. I haven't gotten
Purple
quite
piece.
used to the taste of rations yet. It would be very nice to have some actual meals.
I'm sure there's somewhere around to get food. I can't imagine the port city doesn't have anything.
If you guys would like to look around, you can maybe find. On your walk through, you did see like some like stands that were selling food. You didn't see anything that looked like a restaurant of sorts, but you definitely saw like little stands that sold like fresh seafood.
Worst comes to worst, I could try to find something outside the city.
Well, anything's better than rations, I guess.
Do you know how to fish?
Oh, are we talking about fishing now? I would love to fish. However, I think a more convenient, timely meal would do.
I'm sure we could take a look around.
You guys go to put your well, I don't know if you will put your stuff down, but you guys are led into the back by the little gnome man who kind of waddles as he walks. You see that there is already someone asleep. There is a kind of burly looking, slightly overweight human male, kind of just like snoring loudly on the lowest bunk of one of the beds. Nobody would have to share a bunk with this gentleman, but it's just a big room with a bunch of bunk beds.
I'm
What?
gonna choose like the farthest bunk bed from this person.
Okay.
Is this the only person in here?
So far, yes.
Is that person awake?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sleeping.
Yeah, I'll go to the farthest one in the corner.
Okay. So you guys...
Yeah, is there like
Giant
space?
sleepover with strangers.
Okay.
Oh well, public lodging is public lodging, I guess.
But yeah,
Spot
you
on the
guys go
crowd.
and pick out your locations. Some of you will have to share. So who gets top bunk? Who gets bottom bunk? Who's a bottom and who's a top?
I must say, I need ample room to leave my devices, so I will get the bottom.
Okay. So Rubyx is a bottom.
I'll be on the top bunk with Ruby.
Okay.
Don't fucking finish that sentence.
Mason's a top.
That
So Freyla gets the farthest corner. I assume you take. Do you take the top or the bottom bunk, Freyla?
I'll just put my stuff down on the easiest one.
Okay, so you put it down on the
So
bottom.
to the bottom bunk.
Yeah. So Freyla's a bottom.
It's wild.
Is there any floor space, or do I have to have a bed?
There is floor space. Although if anybody were to try to get up in the middle of the night, you might be stepped on. So you might want to You might want to sleep near someone that you trust.
are you?
I'll sleep near Freyla.
Okay, you sleep on the floor near Freyla.
On the floor.
I'll put my B on top.
Kunal's a verse. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm done. I'm done with the references. Okay, so
Sure.
Killian and Jungrak, what are you guys doing? Are you guys sleeping together, or are you?
Hey, how sturdy does this bed look? Jungrak is a large individual.
Not the sturdiest.
Alright, I'm not sleeping
Take
on
the
it.
top.
Okay, you kind of like one arm, like kind of like with like a little bit of like leverage from the staff, kind of like throw yourself onto the top, and Jungrak takes the bottom. Who is going out and getting food?
I will.
Can someone just? No, I'll go.
Yes, food
I'm
would
gonna
be
stay.
nice.
I'll go as well.
Is everyone going? Man.
Oh,
Yes.
I seem to have remembered
Oh,
something.
I'm gonna bring-
Well, everyone can go. I will catch up.
Okay. So who is it going again? Sorry, I lost track.
I am.
So Freyla, Mason, anybody else?
I am.
Kunal. Okay, so you're all three going to get food. You guys go out onto the street, and you see that some of the vendors are already shutting down as the sun is beginning to like really go down and set. But you do find someone who seems to be selling what appears to be the small like runts basically of today's catch from the river. He seems to have fried them up a bit, and he's in the process of like eating something as you guys show up, as he thinks no one else is going to show up. And it's this kind of like greenish tiefling man, older, weathered, like has like part of the horn like kind of like broken off. Oh, what would you guys like any food? I've got some fresh catches from the river today.
Does
Why-
he? Does he look like? Does he look like weathered? Or is he just old?
He looks a little weathered. He is old as well. That might just be a byproduct of age, but
If it's not too much a bother, we'd love some food for the night.
All right. Well, I've got a deal for you. How many things are you looking for? It's 2 for 1 copper.
2 for 1 copper.
I'll put down 3 copper.
All right, sounds good. And he kind of like he has like this like them kind of like hooked a little bit onto a string, like the string's like gone like stringed through like the gill area, and he hands you like 6 fried fish, which look to be about enough to feed 1 person each.
I give him 2 extra copper.
Do you want 2 more? I mean 4 more.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
What?
Well, thank you, sir.
A nice tip, I guess.
Yeah, I bought 6, but I don't like. I'm assuming Jungrak and Kunal are probably gonna eat more than just 1.
I will throw in 2 coppers to get more.
Okay, you get a little bit more. So you get 4 more fish. You have a total of 10 things, and he's running out of stock now. He has like 2 fish left. All right, have a nice meal. And you guys, I guess, presumably go back to the hostel type location and kind of sit around on your beds and finish your meal and go to sleep for the night. It's pretty good fish. Slightly less flavorful than stuff you were accustomed to having in Fenloor, but you know, it's fresh.
Food poisoning.
And you get food poisoning.
Yeah, roll for food poisoning.
But the next morning, you guys get up relatively early. Down at the docks, it's not too busy. It seems that like not a lot of ships leave out of here. It seems a lot of them are cargo type ferries. But you guys manage to get to what essentially is a vendor at the front. Sitting at the edge of the dock. There seems to be about 2 empty ships lined up. So who is approaching the vendor?
Yeah. That's me.
Okay. So Rubyx, you walk
approach
up.
Vendor.
Okay, we got 2 ships leaving today. One of them's heading towards Norlavir, and one of them's heading towards Zigea. If you want to go anywhere else, Zigea will have all the locations to go.
Why, hello there, fine gentlemen.
Hello there. Anything you'd like?
We said we were going to Zigea. Zigea, I believe, was our destination, as I say, like, turning my head.
Yeah, okay, Zigea. So how many tickets do you need?
6.
Okay, 6 tickets to Zigea. Let me...
Do patch count as in that number?
Pets. I guess not. Why?
No reason.
Okay.
I'll hide it in my backpack if I have to.
Alright.
Alright, for each ticket, it'll be about 2 gold pieces to get you to Zigea.
2 gold. 2 gold. 2 times 6. 21. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna remove the gold. I'll just pay for everything.
Okay.
Oh?
I got us our tickets.
Hooray.
1 for
Rich.
you, and 1 for you, and I'm just like passing it out like individual. 1 for you.
Yeah, he's slowly, like, he's peeling apart the ticket and just, like, handing one each to you guys. But yeah, you guys get up on the ferry. It seems to also be transporting goods. You seem to be the only people on this ferry this time around.
Does this ferry normally transport people?
Do I see Mason or Kunal get worried? Like, do they look scared?
Do you guys look scared?
I'm not excited.
Well, if
Mason
it-
probably just looks annoyed that she's on another boat.
Well, if it's a cargo ship, I'd much feel safer on one of those, since they don't. Wow.
There's like
What
there's
kind
little
of cargo they carrying?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a few crewmates on the ship, and they've shown you to like a quarters below deck where you guys can stay because the trip will take 2 days.
I walk over to Mason and I'm like, I bet whatever they're carrying is shiny.
I'm intrigued, to say the least.
Understatement.
I look over to Mason and say, "Don't touch anything."
I'm not gonna touch anything. I might just take a closer look.
Mason, make sure to keep an eye on Freyla.
I ask around for a shovel.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This man wants another shovel.
Dude, I'm making that cool thing I was thinking about.
Why do you need a shovel?
You go. You once again go up to one of the crewmates, and you're like, "Do you have a shovel I can have?" They're like, "Why do you want a shovel?"
Well, if you could spare one, I was thinking of making something on my mind. I am an alchemist, after all.
The guy
Or,
gives you
yeah,
kind of a
ar-
weird
artif-
look, and
artificer.
he kind of like digs through a little bit of the gear and pulls out this like super old looking shovel. The handle's a bit weathered and the metal's a bit rusty, but he hands it to you. He gives you a very old shovel.
Do you mind if I keep this? I will
Yeah,
pay.
you
I
can
will
have
compensate
it.
you.
It's all yours.
Oh, well, it's generous. Thank you so much. And I leave.
Mason wants to go up to the same
Yeah.
crewmate Rubyx was just talking to.
Oh no.
Okay.
We just
She's gonna point to one of the
pestering.
boxes and just go, "Hey, what's in there?"
He kind of gives a quizzical look and he goes over and he looks at the label. Pots.
She's gonna point at another one. That one.
He goes over and looks at the label. Plates.
Man, you got really boring cargo. Hey, what's in that one?
Massive amounts of gold and diamonds. He doesn't even look at the label.
Well, alrighty then, sir. No need for the sarcasm. I'm just asking some friendly questions.
And we're just transporting
on a boat.
some typical goods. And we're taking this partway to Zagia, and then Zagia gets dispersed outward from there.
Alright. And I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. Okay. But you guys spend the rest of your day on the boat. For those of you who do decide to stay up on top deck, you guys do see what appear to be like some very large salmon-looking creatures who like almost like in a frenzy, like they're like jumping in and out of the water, like almost like dolphins would, and they seem to be making their way towards wherever you guys are going, towards the Great Iodurnian Lakes.
Are they big?
They're big. They're like the size of a dog.
Time to start
I want
fishing.
Mason to see him, look at them, and just go, nope, and just walk down.
One of them jumps on board and roll it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Easiest fight of my life.
Pulls out a knife.
Jungrak puts on a hat that says, "Woman want me, fish fear me." But yeah, you guys spend the night on the ship. The next day is relatively normal. There is another cargo ship that passes by that seems to be heading towards Fenlaor, maybe. You're not entirely sure. But at the end of the... Actually, no, it's more like the middle of the second day. You guys arrive in Zagia at the ports. Back where the adventure began.
Back to where it all began.
Yes. To the
Scene of the
Batmobile.
crime.
Well, I would know that the boat ride from Mirioa to Zagia is a day, right? Or like about a day.
It's about a day and a half, just kind of like how this trip was.
Okay. Never mind then.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You guys can
but we
check to
did-
see if there's any boats.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we did say we were gonna meet Salazar in this city, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Studying the water Navani?
You guys
Right,
didn't
I
say
believe
when you were going to meet him. And since he might not have taken a boat because he's poor, he might not even be here yet.
Yeah, odds are we might have beaten your friend here.
True.
You guys can check for
look
him.
like-
He told you he'd meet you at the Flaunted Horns Inn.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But you can also check to see if there's any boats that are leaving soon. Because you guys arrived here about midday on the... So it is now the 5th of Acularin. We're just powering through these days. Would you guys like to look for a boat?
Yeah.
I would like to
it.
look for a shower or a bath.
Don't know if you'll find any of those in Zagia, unfortunately.
That
Those are typically big city things. You might just have to kind of waddle into the Iodrinian lakes.
It slowly walks into the river.
Never comes out.
all right. Well, that'll be that, I guess.
Alright, so Flaunted Horns Inn, or are you guys looking to see if there's boats? Because it is about midday. It's not unreasonable to believe that there might be another boat leaving.
I'll go check on the boats.
Okay, because it's a major port. Zagia is. You find a similar stand. This time it's a kind of a older, more like hunched over woman sitting at the stand. She kind of looks up. Miss, what do you need?
I was wondering on the boat rides. Are there any that are leaving?
Where to?
It's Corvidae, right?
There are no boats that go to Corvidae. I think. Do you mean Milan Varor?
Yes.
All right. Well, boats to Alon. Well, I'll just give you all the options. There's boats going to Mirioa, there's boats going to Alon Varor, and there's boats going to either Fenlaor or Port Fenvali. Does any of those sound right to you?
Hey, where were we headed to again?
I
We're
mean,
heading to Mirioa.
Mirioa.
but like, weren't we meeting here before leaving?
No,
You're
I'm not
going
leaving
to
right now.
Dallas.
I just want to see if there's a normal schedule.
Yeah.
How often do boats leave for?
Oh, the boats leave about twice a day. Once very early in the morning, and once in the midday, around 2 o'clock-ish.
Bruh, how do they have daily boat rides?
They have a lot of boats.
Yeah,
So many
the Empire relies heavily on water transport.
Tourism.
Super heavily on water transport.
Tourism.
If the river were to get like blocked or something, it would put a lot of things on halt.
Write that down. Write that down. All right. So once in the morning and once in the afternoon. Midday.
Yeah. So to give you guys an idea, if he was traveling by boat, he would already be here. If he was traveling on foot, without the aid of, he probably would get a boat, honestly, but he'd probably try and get it in Port Finale.
He'd have to walk all the way around.
Yeah.
Damn.
Should have given the fucking money.
Yeah. Wait. Did we
So-
not give him money?
Depending
Someone did.
on how things work out, he might not make it there until.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but if he walked, he's not going to be here for like a week or two.
Yeah.
Can you just like cross the river?
He might be
Because he
starved.
doesn't even have favorite terrain.
See, as he's not here, I don't
Why
know.
don't
I
you
don't
make
know. I can't tell you guys what he's doing. So you guys really don't know when he'll show up.
Yeah,
But,
and
like,
I don't even think
he is
he was
probably going
leaving.
to. He's probably going to, considering he, kind of like tricked his way here by doing performances and stuff and traveling with caravans. He's probably going to make it here sooner rather than super later. But if he were to,
Like-
have taken the most efficient way here, he would already be here.
My guess is, including the time that we already spent traveling here, he won't be here for a week.
Oh, one more
Nice.
thing. How much is the trip on the boat?
Oh, to Mirioa, it's let's figure that out.
Yes. Mm.
It's about 2 gold as well. It's about 2 gold.
All right. Very well. Thank you so much for your help.
Of course. There's one leaving in about an hour and a half. If you'd like to go to Mirioa.
I will keep that in mind.
There.
I
We
will
leave. No, it's
head
good.
back to the group.
He goes without us.
Yeah, you put me on the boat.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna head back to the group. All right. So what's the plan? Are we still waiting for your friend?
I'd imagine so.
The plan, my dear, is to go to sleep. Goodbye.
We do have time to kill, though. I'd imagine we could take a job or two.
All right. We can go check
Leave
that out.
a note
Huh?
for Salazar somewhere. In case he shows up while we're out.
Yeah, because my understanding was that you guys were heading to Mirioa before you even met up with Salazar.
I
Oh,
thought we were meeting in Zagia. Like I
Yeah,
thought
he
that's
told
what
you
we told
guys
Salazar.
you were going to meet in
We
Zagia.
were ultimately meeting him in Zagia.
you can always come back here.
I don't think he was even done Fenlower, to be honest with you.
Did he tell you what he was gonna do exactly?
No, he said he was. He didn't say he was sticking around. Should I make like a history check? Because I don't remember what he said specifically.
The conversation was pretty vague. He just said, "I'll wait for you guys in Zagia if you guys are going to like," because you guys told him you were going to Mirioa, if I remember correctly. You told him that you were making like a little side trip, and then you would meet him there.
In Zagia.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we could find something to deal with as like this side trip. And hopefully it's not having anything to do with being framed for murder this time.
No promises.
So are you guys going
Wait,
to
so are we going
Mirioa?
Miriola or not?
I don't like I thought we told him we'll meet him here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we'll meet him here.
we were. The impression I think Ben is under the understanding, because I was as well, that we were going to Mirioa, We were
I mean-
going to and then we were going to go back to Sagia.
And then go back to Mirioa again?
No,
No.
Once we go to Miro, we'll be done with it, and then we go to Zigi and we plan our next move.
I mean,
forgot.
okay, but I thought we were going because we were gonna just check out the water Navani or whatever with Salazar. Like I thought that was the reason we were going there. So like, is the plan now to go there without him and never have gone there with him?
No, we have to wait to go to the Water Navani with him because he has all the information. All we know is that he's doing something there. We're waiting for him.
If I'm not mistaken, he doesn't know much either.
Yeah, but he knows more than we do.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, if you really want to go swimming in the lake until we find the Water Navani, then we can do that. But
No, I wasn't voting for leaving now. I thought, because what it sounded like to me is that we were going to go do something that we told an NPC that we weren't doing. Like,
You guys, okay, so at least what I remember is you told Salazar you were gonna go lay low for a little while, and when all was said and done, you guys would meet with him in Sagia. And Jungrak suggested you go to Mirioa, so that's where we're at.
So if anything, we shouldn't stay here, right?
It's up to you.
Get
Zagia's
on a boat. Don't get on a boat. I don't know. Somebody just tell me so I can be mentally prepared.
I think.
I mean, we can stay in Sagia because we made friends here. Odds are they're
the
probably still
bartender.
alive.
But they would recognize.
Yes, they would recognize us, but word doesn't travel that fast.
Yeah, and if anything, they owe us.
I
Word
wouldn't go that
travels by
far, but
boat.
I think we should just go to Mirioa, but this is a group decision.
why do you just want to go now?
Okay, I
Because
think there's a
would you
disconnect. I think
rather-
you think Mirioa is the place that the Water Navani are.
Does that
Me?
matter?
No. The Water
No, no,
Navani are literally located within the lakes.
And where's? Let me look at the map.
So they are in some obscure zone. I gotta turn on the thing.
They're somewhere. They're
They're
somewhere.
somewhere in the lakes. You guys
Okay.
don't know where. They're somewhere in the lakes.
All right. Well, if we go there, we need. If we went now, we need some way to tell him that we've been here.
He's gonna wait for us here regardless. Though.
He's going to the Flaunted Horns Inn. He did tell you guys that. So
Could leave a note to the bartender.
take that as you will.
Just tell him when we'll be back in like a couple days.
Yeah, just
that's fine with me. I just wanted to make sure we don't leave and then him show up and sit here like that dog on Futurama.
no. Well, I mean, that's basically what's gonna happen regardless. But he said that he would wait for us when he gets here. Like, no matter how you spin it, at some point he's gonna be waiting for us. It's just a matter of how long. Because I'm assuming he's not here, right? Someone went to the Flaunted Horns,
I'm
or
gonna
we
go
yet
to
to do
the
that.
Flaunted Horn.
All right, well, we should go see if he's here just to make sure.
Oh,
'Cause that's another that influences our
no,
decision.
but you never know.
Should I hold off buying the tickets then?
Yeah, just hold for now. We have an
Yeah.
hour and a half in game.
Okay. You guys head to the Flaunted Horns Inn, which is very close nearby. As you come in, you see the blue tiefling man.
That's right.
He kind of looks up and he's like, "Ah, you guys have been going for a decent amount of time. Tell me, are you here to stay again?"
Tell me.
Why, you missed us already?
Ah, Kashmish. How long it's been?
How are you doing?
Ah,
Yes, you, my favorite. How are you doing?
Strange.
I wouldn't say miss, but you guys, paying customers are nice to have.
He's on it.
I take it you haven't
I'm
had
gonna
much
take that as a
business
yes.
since we left.
Oh no, I've had the regular amount of business
Hmm.
No more
Speaking of-
murders, I hope.
ever since the murder stuff's died down. Things went back to relative normality.
Shoot, I wouldn't stay in a place if somebody got murdered. No offense.
Well, I think you did stay in a place where someone got murdered for a little while.
He's got me there.
I will walk to the group and be like, so is the plan to go to Mirioa now? Morio?
Well,
Crazy, noisy. No.
we might have a sudden matter on our hands. That I want to look into, and I would what's the word? I wouldn't mind stopping by somewhere like Alan Roar to perhaps get a little bit more insight on this thing. And I point to my bag.
All right, so
Oh yeah, then.
I thought that's where we weren't going.
Oh wait, you're freaking right. Wait a minute.
I think listen, I will talk to the bartender. I'm assuming the move is to go to Mirioa for the time being. I think we've got a lot of time on our hands.
Okay.
I'll go talk to the bartender.
All right. He's just kind of pinning it down.
Also, Ruby, what's in your bag?
Are you here for a drink? Anything like that?
Yes, and then some. So I will. This is the place that sold me the toxic sludge, right?
Yes.
Ah, yes. I'll have the usual first off.
All right. And he pours you a glass of the toxic sludge, and he's like,
How much is that?
I believe it's a silver.
All right, I'll remove the silver.
Okay.
Okay. I take out 10 gold pieces.
You gonna buy a lot of booze?
No. So I have someone that's supposed to meet me here or whatever.
All right.
But he's not here as of yet, so my group and I are gonna find something to do with our extra time. But I'm hoping I can leave a message with you, and I will pay you for your troubles, of course.
Well, I don't know if I need 10 gold for my troubles, but I'll take if you're gonna give it to me.
I wouldn't give you 10 gold. I would maybe give you how much? How much was the tickets?
Language.
It was
Two
two gold
each.
per person.
I would give you 4 gold pieces,
All right.
and I would ask you give the rest to my friend.
All right, sure. That sounds like a deal. What's your friend's name? I think that might be important in delivering the message.
Yeah, I'm gonna write like a quick letter. Like I don't have to spend time. Just physical description, his name, what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't fret and don't spend all the gold on alcohol, even though the toxic sludge is the best. Gotta remove the gold.
Okay.
Poor ass bard.
It's a hard life, man.
All right, you leave the message. He's like, all right, I'll get this to whatever this physical description is, and he kind of turns it around to you, looks at it, and closes it back up and puts it underneath the bar.
So you'll know when you see him. The bard's hard to miss.
I'll assume he has a similar disposition as me, and that'll be all for you. Any drinks or anything, or are you good?
No, I'm good with the toxic sludge I got, and I walk back to the group.
Okay. Guys have got an hour left before the boat comes, I believe.
Right. I left the message, and I left Salazar some money because he's a mess. If we're leaving, now's the time, I guess. And I down my drink.
Why are you being Salazar's sugar daddy?
That's his gentleman caller, sir.
Right. Yeah. That we'll go with that.
All right. Are you guys going back to the docks?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You go back to the docks. You see the same old lady. She kind of looks up, sees you coming. Oh, dearie. Are you trying to get those tickets now?
Yes, 6 tickets.
6 tickets. That'll be 12 gold.
I'll buy him.
I put
Okay.
2.
I put 2 as well.
Oh wait. Did you say you're
Yeah,
buying?
I'll just buy him.
All right.
Yeah.
Before you guys start like picking out the 2 gold, and then Mason just kind of like throws down 12. Thank you. And she hands you the tickets, Mason.
Baller.
You know, you're
Any
quick
other
to
successful
throw.
ventures?
What?
For someone who loves shiny stuff, you sure throw them around.
Well,
the
it's
power
fun to
move.
take, but once I got them, what do I really need them for?
Careful, the cops watching.
I'm not.
He's there, but he's just ignoring the shit.
Yeah, he's
The
there. He
lights,
also-
the lights are on, but no one's home right now.
Jesus. Does he look like he's just looking off into space?
Pretty much.
Oh, who hurt him?
You don't want to know.
You're right.
It's all right. I'm sure Ben will be thrusting us into that character arc soon.
All right. Well, to
Who
Mirioa.
hurt you? You don't want to know. You're right.
All right. You guys wait on the boat for a little while. Eventually, they do take off the moor and they begin to head off towards Mirioa,
Alright, start. Fine.
passing through little tributaries on the little rivers that run between the Great Lakes. As night begins to fall on the end of that, I believe it's the end of the 5th evacuation. You guys see what appears to be like some bioluminescent green glowing like jellyfish, and they kind of pass by the boat, and they some of them bump into the boat. They're pretty stupid, but you know it's pretty. They glow. It kind of like glows up, and you guys can like, if those of you on the deck can see like the light kind of shining off the bottom of the people's faces.
Those jellyfish really glowed up.
But yeah, that day passes. The next day, you guys are woken up by like a terrible storm. It's not enough to like, the crew members don't seem worried about it, but it's a loud storm, thunder crackling outside.
I am on the ground.
I take the opportunity to.
Yeah, there's just fur like sticking up all across Kunal's back. Oh, you stand up on the deck and just clean yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't you want to shower? Now's your time, old man.
I don't think rainwater is the cleanest.
Yeah,
Other
not,
than the no water.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah, make a cons. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm just joking. Yeah, you. I mean, you smell less like dead creatures and now more like wet dog, but you know, it's better than dead creatures.
I was gonna say I want to look at Kunal's reaction to this.
You guys see you see
ball.
Killian like come back from off deck, and he's just stoked. He's just dripping.
Why would you do that?
We all reek of alien guts.
I'd rather smell like a wet animal than alien guts.
We could have like washed
Sales,
our
I
clothes.
didn't
and
get near
go-
any of them.
I'm pretty sure all my pockets have puddles in them.
Speaking of alien guts, how's that thing doing in your pouch?
Oh, it's fucking
Can I-
rancid. He pulls it out, he opens it, like, the double pouching is kind of keeping the smell, like, localized to just, like, a few inches off the bag, but he opens it, it's just, like, you get this, like, and it's, like, horrible. It smells like something did die. It smells exactly like you would expect it.
Oh my god, you
Why?
brought some of it with you.
Well,
Some of it. He brought the whole.
Why did you
it
keep
is
it?
a giant's brain thing.
Why did you keep it?
Well, I need someone to inspect this. Someone has more expertise in the field of, well, monsters.
And you hope to find someone like that in Mirioa?
Well, I was hoping we would find somebody kind of on the way, but perhaps that will not be of any time soon. And
Yeah, just throw it in the lake, nothing bad will ever happen. Just get rid of it. Just fucking with you.
If it gets to the point where I can't use it anymore, then
It's still
would-
intact. It seems that the brain itself isn't decaying, but like the limbs that surrounded it are decaying.
Yeah. You're like a tinker, alchemist, all the sorts, right?
Tinkerbell.
Perhaps.
Can't you like make some sort of preservative to make that thing not smell like death?
Ah, yes, you're talking about
Formaldehyde.
what's formaldehyde's equivalent in this world.
Time to get a jar.
No.
Yeah, see, I wanted to say that, but like I knew Ben would react like that.
Well,
But yeah, if
I'm
you wanted
asking
to,
roommates.
you could spend some time attempting to make
Oh,
a
God,
preservative.
I will help you because I have my own kit with that.
Okay.
I can attempt something.
One of you guys can attempt.
Cover it in salt.
One of you can attempt to make a tinkerer's check, which is intelligence plus proficiency, with
Ooh,
advantage. But one of you.
I'm proficient in tinkering.
Are you
Like
actually?
actually, yes. Like I'm actually proficient in Tinker's tools.
Oh, I was
Actually,
assuming
It wouldn't be.
alchemist.
It'd be an alchemist kit. Sorry, it's not
Okay.
a tinkerer's check.
Tap out.
It'd be an alchemist check, so it'd be
Is it
proficiency.
with intelligence?
Yeah, I'd do it with intelligence.
Hey, Rubyx, you're smart, right?
What? Who said that?
I am quite informed.
That's
If
debatable.
that is what you're getting at.
Are you
Man.
good with alchemist kits?
Yes.
What's your intelligence? If you had to put a number to it.
His is plus
I got a
4.
+4.
Okay. You know what? You're not Mason. You don't seem like you'd blow something up with this. So I'm gonna let you borrow my alchemist kit.
Hey! Nah, actually, you're probably
Oh.
right.
Why, thank you. I was just finished
Hey.
using mine.
Formaldehyde's so triggering.
Well,
Alright.
tell me if you need any more alchemist kits in the future. Then I can get you
It's
one.
not a one-time use, though, is it?
No, it's not a
For
one-time
Vista
use.
might be.
I
Okay.
think when I used mine, it got used up. But it might
You might have to buy more
because-
raw materials. Your kit itself would not be used.
Uh,
But the raw materials do not cost anywhere near on par with like what the kit actually
Yeah, because
costs.
the kit was like 50 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so much money.
But yeah. Go ahead and make an intelligence plus proficiency. Yeah, intelligence plus your proficiency check with advantage, Rubyx.
Good
okay.
English.
You said plus my proficiency?
Yes, sir. So it should be plus 6, I think. Unless the proficiency went up at level 4.
Yeah, that's 21.
21. Yeah, you actually you think back to how people like preserve things in the labs back in Vagonlai, and it kind of tickles the back of your brain. You're like, I think this is how you do it, and you actually guess right on the components the first time. So there is still definitely some components left of the materials for your alchemist kit, Freyla. But yeah, Rubyx,
I don't know why we
Get
didn't do
back
that
the
sooner.
supplies.
you get
Thank you.
a container and you're able to preserve all the guts. The legs, however, you can't really fit them in there.
Would you like your bag back, Freyla?
Sure. I take it and I throw it off the boat.
She's polluting.
Okay, so you have the preserved
Excited.
alien head inside a jar now.
Brain in a jar? Let's
That's
go,
freaky.
dude.
Do you know you could have washed that bag out?
It's too late. The bag's gone. But yeah,
Hey, where are you gonna put the jar in?
Contamination.
He has his own bag.
yeah, he has pockets.
How big is this brain? How big is this jar?
Oh my god.
Well,
let
it's a
him put the
squished.
jar
It's a
away.
squished brain. So there's just like
Ah.
chunks.
Yeah, the
of
bag
brain.
was big enough to hold it in the first place, so I'm assuming it'll hold slightly bigger jar.
Yeah. If you'd like, you can wash out your very filthy bag, Rubyx. You can, like, hold it outside on deck and just kind of...
Yeah, I'm just like, well, I need more usage out of these, so...
No. Throw the whole bag away. That's disgusting.
Well, you know what they say. Waste not, want not.
So you see him squeeze it out and like just like this is like greenish like just kind of like squeezes out.
Alright, I'm going back.
Rubyx, I will buy you a new bag. Get rid of it.
That is rancid, Ben.
Yeah, that's awful.
That is...
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we need to cover up the jar or else somebody will get suspicious.
Brain in a jar. What's he gonna do? Okay.
He killed someone.
Fix it on top of one of his
But yeah, did you hear what Mason said, Rubyx?
Well, how old is my bag? Let's see.
About as old as
got
your...
a little tear.
About as old as your journey has started.
Alright,
Hey, Ben.
Yeah, what's up?
Is the brain in the jar wrinkly or is he cute and smooth?
You can't tell because this is the brain of the creature that you killed. It's just like, just.
So it's...
Excuse me?
So it's smooth.
Smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys, at the end, the storm begins to, like, roll away, and it's just drizzling now. The thunder is kind of, like, reverberating in the distance, but you guys make it to the town of Mirioa.
where are we headed here again?
Why are we headed here again? Because it's somewhere that I know we can hide out and we won't be ratted out.
Okay.
So,
Quiet place.
Also, nobody seemed to offer up a better choice, so I was like, hey, this is a good idea.
so you guys make it to...
Hey man, I'm from the south. I don't know anywhere here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not a tourist.
Exactly. As much fun as it would be, I don't think us going to the south is going to be much better.
No.
The south is stinky and they hate everyone.
Do you think
Not
Frederick would let us
everyone.
stay with his family?
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, not everyone, just the people that don't look like humans.
Hey, wait. How come nobody asked if they could stay with my family? Wow, okay.
I think you know the answer to that, Mason.
Yeah, you guys...
What do you mean?
You guys steal one object and you decide to skip the continent, not just, like... skip the country.
Alright, goodbye, North. Hello, South.
Friendship
we
with
really-
the North has ended. South is my new best friend.
Bro, we're really speedrunning
my
the any
God.
percent Ravana fucking acquire.
But, yeah, you guys make it into the city. Jungrak, do you lead the way to your home, or are you guys trying to stay in an inn tonight? What's going on?
You have a home here?
There's 6 of us, right?
You live here?
Yeah, there's 6 here.
Wait, you guys have homes?
She's not impressed.
Alright.
It's a quaint little town. A lot of the houses seem to be made of driftwood. There's a small little port.
What time of day is it?
There seems to be some sort of military, like, encampment nearby. It's nighttime. Like, you can't see, like, the sun setting, but you would anticipate the sun to be setting around this time.
Okay, so light's disappearing.
Yes. But it's been dark all day because of the storm.
I'd go to the house. If it's
Oh,
not the
so
middle of
it's
the
the
night, I'd go
5th?
to the house.
Yeah, it's definitely not the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'll go to the house.
Okay. He takes you guys deeper into the town and past the midpoint, and you guys come upon a nice little house. Once again, made of like what appears to be driftwood. A nice little like yellow roof. Kind of seems like really traditional, like kind of like a picket fence and everything. Do you knock on the door, Jungrak?
Yeah, I'll knock. Bop, bop, bop.
How big is the house?
Not very big.
Okay. The door opens and you guys see a middle-aged woman. She has very long, like very, very long, pretty blonde hair. She has bright green eyes with a hint of blue, and her hair is tied up in kind of like a braid on the back, in a ponytail on the back, and there's a small braid that drapes over the shoulder. And her facial features are very sharp, so she has like a sharp jawline, sharp nose, like big, very prominent cheekbones. And when she opens the door, at first she's a little confused, and then she sees Jungrak, and she's like, "Oh, you're home, son Julius. Oh, it's good to see you." And she gives him a
Hey,
big
Ma.
ol' hug. She's built very strong. When you see her wrap the arms around, she actually, like, her sleeves kind of ride up, and you see that she has definitely above average biceps. But she's very small compared to Jungrak.
She lifts up Jungrak.
She lifts up Jungrak. No, she's strong, but she's definitely smaller than Jungrak.
Man.
Bark, bark.
Bork.
Man.
Jungrak, you have a
really glad
dog
that-
too?
I'm really glad that they picked people now to be doing this.
Yeah, dog runs out.
Alright, sure. Go for it. Jungrak has a dog now. Alright.
Yeah, there's this little kind of like a hunter dog, like a beagle, that comes out, that kind of waddles out. It looks very old, very gray. It kind of barks. It looks up and then just starts wagging its tail a little bit at
Oh,
Jungrak.
is it? It's one of those. It's one of those obnoxious ass dogs that they go
Yeah, exactly.
really fucking loud. Oh my god! All right.
But yeah. What brings you to Mirioa, Jungrak? I mean, Julius.
Well, you see, we might have caused a bit of trouble in another town, and I'm gonna turn around and look at Mason, and
I'm
I
gonna
figured
smile very sweetly.
I figured you wouldn't mind if we laid low here for a little while. Plus, I figured it'd be nice to come see you. It's been a while since I came to visit.
Well, I'm happy you came, and of course you can stay. Some of you guys might have to share some rooms and floor space, but, you know.
That's fine.
All right. Well,
Mighty kind of you, Mish.
it's good to see you, Julius. Everyone come inside. It's still drizzling. It's still raining. And she kind of ushers you all inside.
Julius.
As all of you pass by, like, the dog doesn't make any effort to, like, move and follow any of you, but it kind of, like, just kind of, like, sniffs very weakly at your legs, kind of getting a scent of everything. All right. She brings you in. The table inside is very small. It seems like it wouldn't seat more than, like, maybe 4 people, but she sits you all down. All right. Well, hello to all of you. My name's Mariah. So, what are your all names?
Carrie?
You can call me Killian.
Wait,
Hello,
who are we
Killian.
talking to?
It's Mariah. This is Jungrak's mom. Theoretically.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah? I've listened to all your music.
Did you even eat?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Okay.
But yeah, Killian introduces himself. She introduces herself as Mariah. What are the rest of you guys' names?
Stick out a paw.
Rubyx
Kunal.
She
Cubidius.
shakes it.
That's our
She has
service.
a firm handshake. Rubik's Cubidius. Okay.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for having us.
And presumably the troublemaker. She looks at you, Mason.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Mason Breland, and I'll stick out a hand and be like, I'm no troublemaker. I just happen to get in some unusual situations occasionally.
Oh, well, don't we all? And you. And she looks at you, Freyla.
Freyla, my name is Freyla.
Nice to meet you,
Happy
Freyla.
Raven Darkness.
Well, I assume that you're all good friends of my dear Julius, but I'll go and set up some beds for everybody. And set up
Who's
some floor
Julius?
space.
Julius? Who's?
Yes, this is my dear Julius. And she points at Jungrak.
Jungrak's doing this right now.
I kind of just sink back into my seat.
Wow,
I'm just like,
Julius.
We would appreciate having a place to stay.
Okay, she goes off. She leaves you guys alone in, like, the kitchen area, the kitchen dining room area, and she goes and starts setting up stuff in the back rooms.
Julius Caesar, really?
so
Oh,
Can I call him Julie? Oh, he's gone.
Oh my god, dude.
I'll let him explain this.
man, the joke.
Assuming Jungrak's mom
My
is also.
Discord.
So what were you
Also,
saying, Battle?
You said Julius Caesar, really? And then I did finger guns, and then my Discord broke.
Oh, that was great. Great timing.
But yes.
But yeah, like I said, it was a lot of build-up for a very shitty joke. But yeah. You guys are all like, wow, Julius.
Can I call you Julie?
No.
All right, Julie.
You will not.
Whatever you say.
You will not call me Julius.
I didn't say Julius.
Show
You will not
Jungrak
call me
lives with
Julie
his
either.
mom.
But it's so cute.
Julie, do the thing.
Oh my god.
So where did Jungrak come from?
It's the name my father gave me.
I see.
So
This
you
is
have
all very
different
confusing.
names.
Well, I'm much more comfortable calling you Jungrak. Julius
Julie.
sounds a little
Foreign?
regal.
Too familiar?
Too
Well, look at
familiar.
him. He's so regal.
Alright.
There's a second where like everything shifts out and Atreus is looking at you, and then it's Rubyx again.
Man.
I hate that.
You hate that Atreus is essentially God.
I mean, that's part, but yes.
She comes, so Mariah comes back about 10-15 minutes later, and she seems to have set things up. Okay, what are you guys,
Cursed.
what are you guys
That is
laughing at?
fucking cursed.
No.
Just Jungrak thing.
Yeah, Jungrak's dog.
That's cursed.
Jungrak's dog is just laying down next to the empty food bowl, and Mariah comes in. And
Hey.
she's like, "Oh, you need some
So
food."
chunky.
And she puts down, she puts out some like, she dishes in some like fresh meat into the thing, and she's like, what should she call this dog?
Thank
Brutus.
Yeah, called
Powder.
Brutus.
All right, Brutus, enjoy your meal. So, I won't ask any specifics of why you're here in this town, but it's nice to meet you all and know that, you know, at least Julius isn't traveling alone.
Oh, don't worry, man. We'll take good care of Julie here.
I am glad to hear it. And she gives a smile.
I don't think you have a choice with that name in it.
Alright. Well, if you don't mind, I, would like to talk to my mother alone in private.
Fair enough.
Oh well. Thank you again for letting us stay at your home.
She gives you like a very warm smile.
Meeting
Of course.
you.
Nice meeting you too. And you guys head back into the back rooms. There's 2 rooms. One of them seems to be a room that's very barren, but she's laid out some like, there's a bigger bed, and she's laid out some like stuff on the floor and some stuff on the bed for you guys to sleep on. And the other room seems to have what appears to be like little hunting trophies in it, like not like deer heads or anything, but like little like horns of
Does he
things.
have a race car bed?
Yeah, Jungrak has a race car bed.
Yo, you know Jungrak got the race car bid.
It's got the prehistoric. It's got like the stone wheels.
Like the Flintstones car.
Yeah, he's got a Flintstone car bed in his room.
Yeah, he's got a boat bed.
Oh my god.
On God,
Alright.
Jungrak has a boat bed. But But yeah, you guys go into Jungrak's room, and it has a few like what appears to be like ribbons signaling some like events of maybe strength and prowess in the room, and he has a boat bed, and there's been stuff laid out for on the floor as well.
Wait, Jungrak has accolades?
I,
That's crazy.
he's a
He doesn't
soldier,
seem very
you know?
impressed.
Wait a minute.
He won a
Jungrak's
ribbon.
actually- Jungrak's done things?
That's
First
crazy.
page.
Assuming. That's crazy considering he's been knocked out every combat.
Alright. Look here, dickhead.
All right, Jungrak, you're now alone with Mariah. So what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, first off, how you been, Ma?
It's been it's been a time. When you left, I started getting more involved with the local regiment. Since I have a bit of background in taking care of people in medicine, I decided I'd be sort of not a combat medic, but for people who have long-term injuries, they bring them here since we have an established little barracks here, and I take care of them.
That's good.
Yeah, how have you been? Where have you been? How are the wife and daughter?
Once again, Jungrak's gonna look away and not answer.
Okay, I won't prod. I'm glad to see that you're at least traveling with people. Are they good people?
I trust them enough.
Well,
Things have been a little rough. I've had a couple close calls. We actually, well, I say we. I got beaten pretty soundly by this one man we ran up against.
Did you get him? Did you get him back?
Not yet.
Well, it just gives you some time to think of ways to kick his butt. I'm sure you'll get him some.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Have you, heard anything from Dad?
She doesn't like look away or anything, but you can tell her face doesn't like get like upset or anything, but you know, she has what would be a typical reaction. She says, "No, I haven't heard anything from him, unfortunately."
What about, Elvira? Has she, come to see you?
She hasn't come to see me, but she writes.
She will.
I think so. It's hard to leave town recently. There's been a lot more monsters roaming about, so there's a lot of people to take care of.
Yeah.
And
I know it.
it's hard for her to get out of the city, but with what she has to take care of.
Right. I need your advice on something.
Of course.
I gotta think about how I want to word this.
She kind of just sits patiently. She kind of looks over you a lot, just kind of like looking at any cuts and new scars you might have, just inspecting your face and stuff.
Would Jungrak have told his mother about the little quest that he's on?
That's up to you.
I think I would have told her. Alright. That makes it easier for me to do the question without going too into detail. Do you think this journey that I've come on, do you think that it's worth it? Do you think I'm making the right decision? I know you said that you would support my decision, but Lately, it feels like this has just been a waste of time.
You need to do what is best for you. And if you think that this journey is too futile for you, then I would stop it. But if you need closure on the matter, then you need to keep going. You know how I felt about that, and I know you know how I felt about your father doing those things. It was par for the course. There's certain things you need to do in life. Certain trials you need to go through, and certain things you need to prove to yourself. And you don't want to have regrets. There will always be some regrets, but you don't want to have big regrets when you grow old.
All right. I think that's what I needed to hear. Thank you. And he'll stand up, walk over to his mom and hug her.
She hugs you really tight. Well, I gotta get up early tomorrow, so I might be gone when you are. But if you want to come by, I'll be in the barracks. There's some new patients I have to take care of.
Yeah, I'll see about coming to visit.
All right. Jungrak. I hope you're okay.
Mother, you don't have to call me Jungrak.
I know. But if it's what you want to be called. I think the other one was just my way of coping.
I know. All right. Yeah, I guess Caesar will go join everyone in the rooms.
Caesar.
No. Right, Julius. My bad. Jungrak. Oops.
Yeah.
Man, you got me fucked up.
If you did, I think you already have inspiration, but if you didn't, you'd be getting some right now. So.
No, I don't need it.
You used your inspiration.
Yeah, I used it.
Oh
No, I didn't.
Because I think you got another one.
You got it back.
I got it back.
For...
I got it back because I talked.
Oh yeah, had
talked
wholesome moments.
Face down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Jungrak doesn't want other people suffering the most.
Alright. So, you guys, who's staying in the somewhat barren room and who's staying in the, in Jungrak's car bedroom?
I'll stay in the car bedroom.
Okay.
That's not canon.
Empty
Yeah,
room.
it's a boat, remember?
Yeah, it's built like a boat.
Yeah.
That's what's canon. Alright, so Killian, I assume Jungrak will stay in his old room. One more person.
Time for dinner.
I'll stay in the other room.
Okay. Who wants to stay in Jungrak's room? Last person.
Nope.
Man.
I really don't want to stay in the boat bedroom.
Jungrak.
That's where I said I'm going.
Yeah, Killian and Jungrak are staying in there so far.
Bro, you know the Ben 10 sheets stay on the boat bed.
Something that is worth noting is that the boat bed, you know how like some people they go back to their childhood home and the bed's like too small? This bed is huge. It fits you, Jungrak.
Yeah, no, it's made from an actual boat. They just repurposed it.
It's like a
It's like an old rowboat.
it's like a little rowboat.
Yeah.
It's like a
So
rowboat with
I
like a
fit
makeshift mattress
comfortably?
stuff in it.
What'd
So
you
you're
say?
saying I fit comfortably?
Jungrak would fit comfortably, so yeah, probably.
Hmm.
All right. So if the four of you guys want to, you can cram into the other room.
Yes.
Is there an inn nearby?
I imagine there is.
There's definitely enough like space. Like she's put like cushions on the floor and stuff. But like if you want to go to an inn, there's got to be an inn somewhere in the town.
Wait, so are Killian and Jungrak both in Jungrak's gigantic bed?
No. Jungrak's probably not gonna sleep in a bed.
Freyla's gonna go
This is
find
his
an inn.
house.
Yeah, but you're his guest.
Damn, Freyla.
Dang.
Yeah, Freyla leaves the house. You eventually find
Please,
hospitality.
Freyla.
you eventually find an inn called the Soldier's Ballad. There is a woman inside. She has a sort of her skin has a pink complexion. She has a tiny little nose and red hair that's beginning to gray. She has like wrinkles around her eyes and mouth and looks like laughter and smile lines. And when you come in, she gives you a big old smile. Hello, do you want a room? It's a bit late.
Yeah, I was hoping you would have a room.
Yeah, I've got a room. It's about 5 silver a night. Is that okay?
That is fine with me.
Okay. Here you go. And she gives you a little room key. Yeah. Also, the outside of the tavern has it's like cross hatcheting on the windows, and it looks like a little cottage, but once again, it's like made of driftwood.
Okay.
All right. You guys head to sleep. Some of you guys, since the house is really small, you hear Jungrak's mom, Mariah, wake up in the morning, open the door, close the door, and head out. Not too much earlier than you guys would have woken up, but earlier a little bit.
Ooh. It's time to
Right.
roll.
Freyla, you wake up in a bed with nobody else.
I'll go down early for breakfast and just like sit in and see if I hear anything interesting from other people in the inn.
Okay. Early in the morning, there are not too many people who come by. You kind of have your breakfast in silence. In fact, there's nobody who comes by in the immediate early morning. It's very slow. And you seem to be the only one staying there, and you seem to be the only person in the tavern area when you're eating your breakfast.
Okay. So just no one shows up after like an hour or so.
I described Mariah to you guys, right? With like the blue eyes, bit of green in them, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. What would you guys like to do?
I'll approach the innkeeper
Okay. Hello.
and just ask her if there's like been anything like odd that's happened around here.
There is a little something slightly odd. Recently, some soldiers have been coming back sick, and not injured, but sick. So, I mean, I don't know much about it. It's not because they're keeping it under wraps. It's very recent. If you want to go check out the barracks or something.
This.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
And did I have to pay for breakfast?
Yeah, it was like copper.
Okay, I'll leave my copper and leave.
When the rest of you guys wake up, you guys see that there's at some point, maybe in the night or really early morning, Mariah seems to have made you guys some muffins, and they're sitting on the table, kind of
Muffins?
wrapped up. Dun dun dun.
Hey Ben, are there chocolate
Freaking
chip ones?
Eleanor.
If they were Julius's favorite, then yes, there were chocolate chip muffins.
No, they're not Julius's favorite.
Whatever Julius's favorite is, there's half of them are that, and half of them are just kind of like blueberry.
Okay.
Well, what's your favorite muffin, man?
Those
Don't
fucking
leave us in
poppy seeds
suspense.
ones. The ones that make you get partially high when you eat them.
What?
What?
You know what I'm talking about, though?
What?
I
The ones with
don't.
poppy
Yeah,
seeds in them?
everything.
It's like the everything bagel, yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like ones with there's three muffins with the poppy seeds and stuff, and then there's 3 with blueberries. Jungrak immediately grabs one of the poppy seed ones.
Mason will also
Now
do
he's
that.
high.
Just watching Jungrak do it.
Okay.
She's just copying Jungrak all morning.
You ever see the movie Role Models?
I have not.
No.
Man, that's what I like to imagine Mason fucking Jungrak is. Jungrak the incompetent role model, and Mason the what's it called?
The naive.
Not naive. There's a word. The belligerent child. The one that refuses to listen.
All right.
Yeah,
There's a
sounds
word
about
for it,
right.
but I can't think of it.
So what are you guys doing in the morning? Freyla, do you go back to the house?
Yeah, I'll head back to the house.
Yeah. About halfway through your guys' breakfast, you guys hear like a knock at the door, and you let Freyla in.
Alright, well, I don't know what you guys all have planned for today, but I think I'm going to go help my mother out at the barracks. You're welcome to join me, but, you know, I'm not going to force you to. You can stay here and relax. You can find something else to do in the town.
Did she tell you anything about the barracks?
She said that she's been spending the majority of her free time helping the wounded soldiers that return to the city.
Did she mention anything about them being sick?
No, she didn't. What did you hear?
What are they fighting over here?
I overheard that there has been a large number of soldiers that are coming back sick. Not necessarily wounded, but sick.
What do you mean by sick?
She couldn't give me much details on this. But I would imagine ill. I'm
Like,
not sure how bad.
Staying up long, on late days, or like sickness.
Now that you mention it, I did notice that my mother was coughing a little bit.
Maybe we should go check that out.
Yeah. Feel free to come with me, or don't. And Jungrak will start leaving the house.
Okay. Are you?
Does your town sell swords?
Well,
Yeah, there's a blacksmith somewhere. Just ask around.
A sword? Where's this coming
Who
from?
wants to go to the blacksmith with me?
I'll go.
It's coming from me. Didn't you hear it? All right, let's go.
Where's this coming from? From me.
It's my
Did
turn
you
to
hear?
go on an adventure with
Mason.
Mason.
It's time to have a life.
Are you explaining? Are you explaining at all why you need to go to the blacksmith, Mason?
No.
Well, obviously she wants a sword.
Yeah.
Guard.
Okay.
I'll go with Jungrak.
Okay. So Freyla and Jungrak, Killian and Mason, Kunal and Rubyx, what are you guys doing?
if you don't mind, may I borrow probably a space in your house for tinkering?
Yeah, you can use the empty bedroom, or you can use my bedroom. Just don't make a mess. And if you do, clean up after yourself.
Will do. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna be freaking making using magic to make another alchemist supplies.
Okay.
Wait. No, I already have alchemist supplies. Wait a minute. What am I thinking of? It's the one.
Don't you
Where I
want to
can-
experiment on the brain or something?
No, I want to make like something that can like detect like poison in like foods and drinks. Forgot what.
There's a
That's all
spell
that-
called Purify Food and Water.
Yeah, but like in like the
You want like
artisan
a kind of
schools,
litmus
there's, like, a
test,
specific-
right? Kind of deal.
Yeah.
Just hire a
Nail polish
peasant.
that detects date rape.
Just hire.
do like
Yeah.
the kings.
He
of
just
the
has
time
one
period.
fingernail painted. Rubyx just has one fingernail painted. Dips it into all his food.
Just
Yeah.
hire a peasant to test the poisoned food.
So
If he
Rubyx
thinks
is
it's not
staying
poison.
back and doing some experiments. Kunal, what are you doing?
I think it's a brewer's
I
supply.
think I'll just
That's what.
explore around the area.
Okay, yeah. You go explore around the area. It's a very small town, so you quickly finds that there is not too much going on in the city. Something I need to do is I need to update really quickly the
No.
That's the new map, by the way. But yeah, this is like kind of like a plains area, and you do notice that like you can kind of see the beginnings of the ocean south of you, and of course you're right up against the lake on this side, Kunal. We will do. Oh no. Okay, there we go. We will do Mason and Killian first. So Mason and Killian, you guys make your way to what appears to be a little shop called the Salve Shop. It seems that it's
what?
the Salve Shop. It seems to be what appears to be like some sort of like apothecary mixed with a blacksmith, and there's a turtle who's kind of there. It's just a single person, a single turtle. So if you guys don't know what that is, that's like a turtle person. He has kind of like a sick
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he has like a gray-green coloration. It looks a little sickly, but he looks really old and wrinkly. His bits of his shell are beginning to flake and peel off, and it has scratches over on it. Like, just seems to be weathered. And he like moves really slowly. Hello there. And as he talks, his head kind of like bobbles a bit and like twitches.
I will be right back.
Hey, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Can I do dual wielding with like a sword, or do I need to have like the same weapon?
You can have a sword, but you're a dex-based character, so you probably want another rapier. But you can have it styled like a sword.
Man, I want a sword.
You could have it. You could have it styled like a sword.
Okay.
A rapier is like very, very similar.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
your original
I
rapier.
don't know what it is.
Your original rapier can be whatever you wanted it to look like. So it can be like sword-like in nature.
Okay.
It's just a rapier in your D&D Beyond because that's what's easy.
Alright.
Hello
there.
Hello there.
God.
What can I do for you?
Rapiers? Oh my gosh.
Do I sell rapiers? Yeah. And he turns, and he begins to slowly walk to some of the shelves in the shop, and he pulls down a nicely polished looking, kind of like it's a thin blade, but it's in the shape of like a sword. It's a thin blade, and it's got like a cross guard on it. And it seems to have in the hilt kind of like the hilt has like bits of like clay and driftwood worked in, kind of like materials from the surrounding area.
How much is it?
Let's see. I believe it's about 25 gold pieces.
Mason's gonna put down the 25 gold, grab the rapier, and say, "Thank you!" and walk out.
And you're already out by the time he gets past your.
Oh my god. What did I just witness, Mason?
Wait, so what'd she buy?
Are you still in there, or did you follow me?
No, I went with you. I'm asking you, what the hell did I just watch?
So what'd she buy?
I have no idea, but I was trying to talk in the local lingo, you know?
I would like, I mean, we don't have to, like, play it out, but, like, I want to stop by somewhere and get, like, a face covering.
Okay.
Man, Ben's really dropping COVID in fucking Mirioa.
Let me see. What's it called? There is a general store called Mere Goods. Like Mere, like the thing that you look into to see yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You find a guy named Myrrh, who is very down to business and
Mir-
talks up.
Mirrors ran by Myrrh.
Yes, and he's very quick. You say you want some sort of like kind of thing to cover your face, just like sure as a rag, and it's like a copper piece.
You got anything better than this, or is this all I can get here?
If you want something fancy, you'll need to go to a bigger city.
I'll take it.
All right, Freyla and Jungrak, you guys approach the barracks, and it seems like right now they've opened it up and it's kind of open air, like the location that they're working in is open air, and you kind of catch more Mariah's eyes, like standing on the outside. You see that some people are sick, and you look inside and you see that there's people in various states. In this section, there are no like people with like physical wounds, but it seems there's several soldiers that some look perfectly fine and they're just laying down. Some have purplish skin tone. Like, it's not like, oh, their skin's purple, but it has a purplish tone to it. And some people have what looks to be crystals forming along their legs and their hands. Purple crystals. Mariah walks up to you, and she kind of looks at you. She has a covering over her face, as do all the people working in there. And she stands a little bit further back from you. And you guys notice that she has purple eyes. Like the irises have turned purple.
Mariah.
Yes, Mariah.
Mariah's then turned purple.
And you notice that the people that you originally thought were just like normal people sitting there who didn't have any skin discolorations, when their eyes like open and they look around, you can see that their irises are also purple.
All right, well, I'm gonna walk up to Mariah and I'm gonna say, "Hey, what's this I hear about a illness?"
We're really not sure. About 4 days ago, the local regiment went to go take care of some gnolls that were occupying some old ruins, and when they came back, they were fine, but after the next day, some of them had purple irises. Their eyes were turning purple. Day after that, those same people would have purplish skin. After that, and she kind of points to the people who've progressed more, you see that there's like cracks forming, like purple cracks forming around the eyes. And then she points to like a last little section. They seem to be like ordered in severity level. And on day 4, these people started producing crystals on their extremities, and it seems to be progressing faster.
Mother, your eyes are purple.
I know, Julius. We don't really know what's going on now. We don't know what's happened. Nobody's died yet, but if the crystals don't stop progressing, it may encase them entirely.
Are any of the people that returned originally still functional? Can I talk to any of them?
Yes, but you should wear something like this. And she taps them out. She just basically has like what is essentially a rag in front of her face, tied up, like a bandana almost.
Alright, I'll just do the same. I'll grab, like... I'll grab a rag or something and tie it across my face like a bandana.
Okay. She very cautiously leads you into the barracks, and I assume Freyla, you stay outside.
I'll take a
Freyla.
look inside from a distance.
Freyla, if you're going to stay here, I suggest you cover your face as well.
She'll grab like the bottom part of her head and put up.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys head in. She takes you back to like what appears to be like the worst part of it. The person that she leads you to, like currently their legs are entirely encased in whatever this crystal is, and their arms are too. And they kind of look weakly up at you. Like it's kind of strange to look at. Like their eyes, like the irises are glowing, and the cracks, the purple cracks in the skin are also glowing a bit.
Alright. You can, return to work, Mother. I'll talk to these people now.
Alright, just be careful. I don't want you catching whatever this is.
Alright. As soon as she leaves, Jungrak's gonna look down at one of the guys, the soldiers. He's going to say, "What have you brought to this town?"
He gives a little. He tries to cover it. You can see like the shoulder moves, but nothing else moves. I don't know. We went to some ruins, and there were some gnolls there. They seemed a bit off, and we killed them. But about a day later, some of us, the people who had actually dispatched the gnolls, we started having a cough, and then our eyes turned, and then it just got worse from there. I don't know what happened.
Where did you go?
There's some ruins about an hour east of here.
Can I, like, examine what's happening to these people? I'm assuming it's not something I'm familiar with, but
Yeah.
if it does have something to do with gnolls, then like, maybe I would know something about it.
Sure.
I'm conflicted.
Go ahead and make a history check.
I want to chew these people out really bad, but at the same time, they're just soldiers who are doing their job.
10.
10. Whatever this is, it doesn't really ring a bell with you.
Okay. Also, what day is it?
It is now.
Day 3.
The 6th?
To the
I
7th
believe
or
it's
the
the
8th.
7th. Yeah, it's the 7th of Jolar. Is it? Of Acular, not Jolaris. I've been in Jolaris for so long. ACULAREN.
Ian?
EN. No. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, wait. So
It's the
second,
7th?
third, fourth, fifth.
I have the 7th written down.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it should be the 7th.
Okay, no, unfortunately I don't know anything. Where was was it a temple they met them at?
You said ruins.
Ruins. Where were these ruins at?
The ruins were about an hour east of here. The gnolls were starting to get close to our town, so we decided to put a stop to them.
You better hope that we can find some way to cure this.
hope so.
Alright, Jungrak's gonna leave now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go round everyone up.
I will say, Jungrak, please go ahead and make a con save.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
Yes. Come on, baby. Alright, that is 18 plus 4, 22.
Okay.
What can I say? I'm built different.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys head out.
People were-
Kunal, you finish your bout about the city. You pass by the ocean. The waves are a little rougher today.
Do we see anything fun?
Unfortunately, no. The town's a bit lackadaisical in nature. But
There's zombies.
yeah, you make your way around. You got Dandy kind of on your shoulder, just kind of buzzing happily around, sometimes flying off and just circling you. But yeah, you guys eventually all meet back up at the home of Mariah.
So, what did everyone do?
I made some beer.
Did you actually?
Well, I can, but
can't.
I won't.
Do you mean to tell me that you led the conversation by saying, I have beer, and everybody came to get some, and you're like, well, actually, I don't have it yet?
But I have the means to have it.
No, we smite him.
Bro, you're trying to start a fight?
Are we all together?
Dang, everyone can thank Kenny. He just made a calendar for the campaign, like an actual one.
Oh.
Calendar, let's
Thank you,
go.
Thanks.
I've been so bad
Alright,
at my
well.
dates. I need this.
Alright, well... I will assume that I'm waiting for everyone to be rounded up at this point.
Yeah, everyone's rounded back up. Killian, you see that Mason is twirling around a new sword.
Is
Alright.
Did I hear correctly that Rubyx is messing with brewer supplies?
You did hear that?
Yes,
correctly.
I did make some brewer supplies.
I like you know how Killian's fast? He's never moved faster towards something.
Okay.
Hold on. I do have a jug to put the beer in,
Well,
but
that's actually not what I was getting at. I'm actually quite good at using these materials myself. That's me saying I'm proficient in brewing supplies.
Nice.
So
you know, I
I
will.
was wondering if you'd let me, you know. And he's like twitching at this point.
I think you should calm down a
I
bit.
sit down with it.
He's going for it.
Yeah, I'll just like lay it there and then tell everyone. Well, turn to talk to everyone while he's doing whatever. So perhaps there's something wrong with the Watcher, or I don't know what to really use with this brewer's supply, but I'm hoping I could find probably traces of substances within the Watcher supply. If not, then I could just go back to using my alchemist supply to perhaps figure out if there are any substances that are going around.
Rachel, really quickly. I didn't want to interrupt, but Rachel, equipped your extra rapier. You added it to your inventory, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to click on it. And then click on the customize. And then check the dual wield for it. You got it?
Yeah.
So what also should happen is your AC should go up.
No. Sounds fake.
Well, on my screen it hasn't updated yet, so it might take a second. But if you,
What did you buy?
but did you do the check mark for the dual wield?
I don't know.
Okay, so go to your equipment. Click on one of the two rapiers you have equipped. There should be a little thing right underneath the name of the weapon that says customize. Click down that drag down box. Did you get there?
No.
Okay. Did you actually click on the weapon? Don't click on the checkbox. Don't click on the checkbox to equip it. Click on like the actual weapon name. And it should pull something up on the right side of the screen. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking stream it. Rachel, look at the stream.
You're already streaming.
Look at the stream, Rachel.
A stream and a stream. Oh my god.
You see the stream?
I clicked on it, but that's not what came up.
Okay, you click on it, right? So I'm gonna click off. You click on it. You see this customized thing?
No, I found it.
Yeah.
I found it.
Dual wield.
Got him.
All right.
Dual wield.
We Gucci.
I'm glad. Okay.
What's
So,
this universe's version
did
of
your
Gucci?
AC go up?
No.
Okay, there we go. With the dual wielding feat, everybody, if she's wielding a weapon in each hand, her AC goes up by 1.
Is that
So
why you
her
bought
AC is
the rapier?
15.
Her thing should be
No.
16 now.
Dang.
You could dual wield rapiers.
Yeah, that's what the dual wielder feat
light
does.
Right?
You don't have to. You don't have to have.
I guess it stands to reason that you could,
Normally,
because the whole reason is you have to do normally you have to dual wield a light weapon, right?
yeah, with a dual wielder feat, you ignore the light property. Okay, so you
I could
guys.
have just given you mine.
No, too late now.
Boo you.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
That's it.
All right, so is everyone rounded up?
I'm messing with the brewer supplies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Should you tell them about the,
All right, listen up, everyone.
I'm listening. I'm just working real quick. What do I roll, Ben?
Roll a intelligence plus your proficiency.
All right, so as it turns out, what Freyla found out was true, and it's apparently getting pretty bad. I'm probably gonna have to advise against you all staying here in this house, because it seems as though my mother has contracted whatever it is that's going around.
COVID. No,
Just, right now, it seems to start with your eyes turning purple. Then your skin slowly starts to turn purple. And then you slowly start to grow crystals out of your body. It looks pretty rough.
Pretty.
Well,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
never mind.
Didn't Lily have purple eyes?
Hers. Okay, so something you would notice is that hers
They
are
were
natural.
glowing, right?
Hers are naturally purple. These eyes are all glowing. Your mother's eyes were
Yeah.
glowing.
yeah, they were glowing.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
well.
safe.
Yeah,
I
imagine
asked-
she's been sick the whole time.
Freyla and I asked around. We talked to the soldiers that we believe, well, they've confirmed to have brought it back to the city. That they went to a ruins not too far from town. I'm going to investigate it. I would like you all to come with me.
I was hoping that wouldn't be the last part of that sentence. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Cool.
whatever you're doing over in the background, like you guys hear it like and sputter out, and like the bubbles like flow over like the vial you're using, and then it's just like you just kind of like try to hide it.
Well, since this is a
Do we know how
this is a sickness, me and Freyla already have some kind of exposure to the people in the barracks. So, if you don't want to run the risk of catching it from the source, you do not have to come. None of you have to come. I'll go myself if I must. But I'm going to see this through.
What exactly was your your plan?
I'm going to look around. I'm going to try and gather information. I'm going to see if there's something that I can do. I would like help, but I'm not going to ask for it.
I've already asked for it.
I'm not going to beg for it, I should say.
I'll help. Your mom's seems like a nice person.
You guys should
Nice to try to
probably
help
all
her out.
wear. You guys should all probably wear some kind of face covering.
Yeah, way ahead of you. I put mine on.
Right.
My gosh,
Guess
we're
I'll
really
turn
out here in
my hood
pandemic
into like
time.
a cloth.
We've
bandana
gone
or
from
whatever.
alien isolation to COVID-19. I wonder what's next.
Yeah, next we're gonna have the election for the Emperor of the Dynasty.
Stop.
It's probably rigged.
Stop. It's too soon.
It's gonna be between a fat fire ganassi and a really skinny drow.
Please stop.
Oh my god, what?
Stop fire gonna. I can't unsee that.
They're not human, so probably
Angry
not.
Orange Man! Angry Orange Man! No,
Was there early voting? No.
Okay. So you guys are all deciding to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Dandy needs a mask.
You've helped us too much for me to refuse.
Also, if I'm meant to die as a weird purple crystal creature, then that's not the worst way to go. At least
No.
it's interesting, I guess.
No, wait.
Well, the soldiers that were becoming giant purple crystals seem to be in an immense amount of pain, so I wouldn't wish that upon you. But I'm glad you made your peace with dying.
That's It does not sound like an ordinary disease.
No, it does not.
I imagine it might be some form
Sounds
of.
like it has something magical to do with it, and I'm not very well versed with magic.
Perhaps whatever we
Hey,
uncover
Ruby,
might.
you know that stuff.
Not to this degree, I would say.
You'll see a poster on the wall that says "Purple Crystal Virus has a increased impact on older people."
No.
Is the
no.
I can only
Good
assume.
thing we're all young. Oh, sorry, Ruby.
I'm sorry.
I have in my notes that it says Mason makes peace with dying as a purple crystal.
You know,
Mason's
28 years is long enough.
I'm 28 years young.
Can these crystals be extracted?
Wait, Mason is 28.
No, Mason's 20.
No.
Okay.
Mason is 20.
Yeah.
Mason is older than me.
20.
Mason's older than you?
How old are you again?
No,
How old are you?
I am 18.
Rubyx
What?
is older than
Oh
you?
yeah, Mason's older than you.
Wait
you
a
know
minute.
Jungrak's middle-aged, right?
Yeah, Jungrak's
Yeah,
in his
you knew I
30s.
knew,
What?
but I thought this
Yeah.
little girl from the south was like a kid.
Like Jungrak isn't
Like,
graying, but you can see like they're like on the
Like,
edge
oh.
of like the sides of his head. There are a little like a few
Like-
gray hairs.
Yeah, like I
To begin with, orcs don't live very long. I think their lifespan is like
half-orcs live
below
pretty
80
normally.
years.
I was I was expecting everyone, but not Mason. That is a turn of events.
Half orcs have the same lifespan as a human. Orcs,
Yeah, she's
like
your,
full orcs,
she's
live
your
less
age, Killian. Make the move.
Bruh,
Goodbye, Mason.
are you
I
kidding?
don't want to be a part of this reality.
I will ask. So
I reject my humanity.
I'm assuming you said your mother's showing signs, like she's being symptomatic in some way.
Yeah, her eyes are already beginning to glow purple.
I can only imagine that whatever this is, she came in contact via like the air or like physical contact. So,
Well, yeah, she's been treating the soldiers, so that stands to reason.
uh, so I would advise everyone to protect themselves, especially you, old man.
Don't need to worry about me. I'll find ways to take care of myself.
All right.
Oh,
well,
but I would need to stop by a shop first to get some rations if we were about to leave soon.
oh yeah,
Which
how
I
many
assume is
rations did we
happening.
use?
You guys were
I
out.
counted like 6.
You guys were out for. You guys didn't use rations on one day, so the travel time took 5 days. I mean 6 days, so 5 rations have been used.
Yeah, I'm down to 4, so I wouldn't mind a ration stop.
If you guys
I'm
want
down
to,
to
this
1.
place, like the people said, this place is 1 hour away.
Actually, I'm down to 2.
You guys are unlikely to spend the night in this ruin.
Okay.
I've still got plenty of rations, so I'm good.
I'll accompany
I only have 2
Rubyx
left.
to the store.
Are you going to the store, Rubyx, or are you waiting?
I'm just going to the store.
Stop, you'll summon Tyler.
You
All
might
right.
not see me anymore.
So you guys go to Mere Goods and you find Myrrh. And Myrrh is like, all right. Weren't you in here earlier?
Yeah, same old, same old. We need more rags, man.
All right. How many rags?
Rations?
There's 5 of you, so we'll take 6.
All right. 6
I'll
copper.
throw the 6 copper. I'll throw the 6 copper.
Do you need anything?
What are the rags for again? The face covering?
Yeah.
I think I'll need an extra one. I'll throw in a copper.
Okay. All right. Do you guys need anything besides rags?
Do you have
You
any
have any-
rations?
I've got a couple. And he pulls down a shelf. The rations all neatly packaged up. How many do you need? They're 5 silver apiece.
5. Take it or leave it. No, I'm kidding.
So how many?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. All right, man. You're taking half my stock, and he puts it back up on the shelf. Takes your money. Gives you the 5 rations.
He only has 10 total.
Yeah, it's a small
Wait.
town.
Small town, bro.
You wouldn't happen to have any potions, would you?
Wait, how many? How much was the ration?
25 silver. 2 gold and 5 silver.
Unfortunately, anything like that would be at Salve's shop, but he usually doesn't have anything like that. It's mostly home remedy kind of stuff. All the ingredients for those fancy potions, they get sent to Alan Veror.
I see.
Sorry.
No, not your fault. Alright, well, I believe that's everything.
All
Stay
right.
safe.
You too. You guys make your way out of the city, and just like the soldier said, about an hour east, you guys begin seeing what appears to be a crumbling stone structure. It seems like there was a courtyard in front of it at one point, and the actual building itself is decaying, but it's still mostly structurally intact. There are breaks in the walls and some breaks in the ceilings, but like it's mostly still a building. So, I gotta move you guys to the other map, the big map.
No.
See if we can cover the most ground possible. I don't want to be here any longer than we need to be.
Can we just say that Ruby and I also got rags to cover our faces?
They bought a bunch of rags, so
Yeah, everybody has something.
Cool.
yeah.
Everybody has something.
Killian bought them for you, so don't worry about it. So, do you guys enter? Entering into the courtyard, a lot of the stuff is like there's roots growing over them. There's vines and stuff. The nature seems to be taking back whatever the structure might have been.
Is this where we encounter poison ivy?
Are we sure this is the right place? Seems a bit abandoned.
Do you see another ruins an hour
They're
east of
called
town?
ruins.
I look behind the ruins.
You kind of like peek your head up. You don't see anything past it.
Huh. This is the only ruins.
This is the only.
Quick,
Were
lift
you
up the tray
expecting
and see if there's
ruins
anything
to be
underneath.
like not abandoned? I don't understand.
Ah, yes, this house looks like it's been abandoned. Yes, Rubyx, that's why they're called ruins.
My mask is on.
Yeah. I am going to
Yeah.
assume everyone puts their mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
You guys enter through the courtyard. It seems like at one point there might have been statues, but once again, like they've been weathered down, broken. You can't really make out what they were at one point. You get to the entrance of the area, and you see that the door has already been like broken down. It's in splinters. It's like really old wood.
Well, we go inside, I guess.
Okay.
We're going in the caves.
It's not a cave.
Hold on.
Can
Wait,
I do
caves?
a perception check?
It's a
real quick?
ruins. Go ahead and make a perception check.
All of us or just him?
Just Kunal, because he asked.
It was a 15 plus whatever my modifier is. 4, so 19 total.
19 total. You hear not too much, but you do hear like this kind of like kind of clinkling, like almost like someone like tapping like a glass at like a wedding to do a toast. It's very, very faint.
Can I try to move towards the sound carefully?
It's inside. You guys go inside. There's like an entryway. There isn't any statues, but there are like some runes, and they are in. Excuse me, I forget what the
A language none of us speak again.
It might be. Hold on, I gotta check what languages there are. I'm just gonna use Rachel's character sheet to double check.
Who's this Rachel you speak of?
Yeah,
I
quiet.
know only Mason.
Do any of you speak Primordial?
I do!
Caesar does.
Okay. So, in Primordial, you basically see inscriptions talking about the Shadowfell. And specifically over the gateway into what appears to be the main chamber, it says, Temple to the God Vecna, the God of Secrets.
Oh, God.
Of secret.
What did it say? Nation. The numbers.
Well, the good news is we'll probably find the answers. The bad news is this seems to be connected to the god Vecna, which is connected to
The shadow.
Correct. So this may be a two birds with one stone kind of deal.
Alright, but if I see any ghosts in there, I'm leaving.
But I advise caution, and that we move
You see ghosts.
and that we
do
move
not like
forward
this.
stealthily.
All right. So you guys moving into the... You can still hear the clinking, Kunal, because you've tuned into it. Would you guys like to move forward using stealth? Is that what you said? Okay, go ahead. Everyone make a stealth check.
Here we go, stealth.
For some of you, it's the first roll of the day. 19. Jungrak, what'd you get?
14 total.
14. Killian?
17 total.
17 total. Kunal?
11.
11. Okay. Mason?
24.
24.
I bet you
Okay.
she rolled like a 12.
Rubyx?
I rolled a 15.
Close enough.
18.
18. Okay. Give me a moment. I just
Plus
want-
9 to stealth at level 4.
I just want
Good
to
lord.
preface this by saying that you guys are not in combat, but you guys do enter, and if you could put your character things on the map here.
I'm alright.
I refuse.
You guys, Kunal, you see the source of the noise. You see gnolls, and their arms and legs are encased in the crystal, and their chest has crystals bursting out of them. And most notably, their eyes have like these like the deep like veiny kind of like cracks surrounding it and covering the entire face. And you see that there's crystals coming out of their eyes. And I would like Jungrak, Killian, Kunal, Mason, and Rubyx to make con saves.
No.
I don't wanna.
Specific people.
Give me you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so everyone except Freyla.
Alright, so that's a
Natural
15.
1.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Oh,
natural 20.
Natural 20, the duality of a D&D party. Okay,
Alright,
Jungrak,
I
what'd you
rolled
get?
a 15 total.
15 total. Killian?
19.
19. Rubyx?
21.
Mason has the cheese touch. Ew.
So, give me a second, I just need to...
Who isn't in the room yet?
You
think
guys
we're all in the room.
are all in the room.
Freyla's just built different. She doesn't have to make the save.
Something would be like that.
Bruh.
Fucking Ben's cheating. No, not Ben.
Isn't he
Victor's
always?
cheating.
I bribed Ben.
Hey Ben, I'm really not trying to become a crystal. Take my money. Simp.
Yeah, he bought me a dice set for this one. Okay. Yeah, you guys move in. You guys see these gnoll creatures. They don't make a move on you once you arrive. Once again, their eyes have crystals jutting out of them, and they kind of like, you can hear them kind of like twitching, and every time they move, there's like these clinks of the crystals bumping up against each other.
Are they alive?
Whoa.
They seem to be some sort of
I believe they may
alive.
be in the final stages of whatever it is the soldiers are dealing with.
And how many days?
How loud are you guys
has it been
talking?
Since.
How loud are you guys talking?
Not talking.
Not at all. of
I
course.
don't think anyone's actually spoken
Okay.
yet.
I just
But
wasn't sure.
how many days has it been since the soldiers came and did what they did? 4,
4,
right?
Yes, and the people who originally contracted it, the crystals are already on their arms
They're
and
not,
legs.
and they're not far off from where these guys are.
These guys are really encased. Like there's a clear distinction.
Yeah, like the soldiers said that when they got here, they had glowing purple eyes and the purple veins, but no crystals.
Yes.
So these guys have had it longer. All right. Well, what do you guys think we should do now? Should we destroy these things? Should we try and study them?
Can we just push it over and see if it breaks?
Maybe.
What are we pushing over?
Dude,
I will
there's
ask.
people in there.
When Mason says that, she's definitely like yelling at that point.
Oh my god.
All
Yeah.
of them. There's like these. There's
Mason's
like
not a quiet person.
there's like these crinkles,
Aren't you the sneaky one?
like the clinks of like the glass on glass, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
creatures turn and look at you guys and begin, and like two of them begin moving towards you guys.
Sure.
All right. Well, I guess that answers
Maybe they're
that.
friendly.
I'm gonna draw my sword and I'm gonna start walking towards the closest one.
All right,
Wait,
roll
one of the crystal things goes towards you?
initiative, baby.
Hold on, wait.
Dang.
That was so good.
Maybe they just need help.
The crystal thing started walking towards us?
Yes.
They
And we started
all
walking
they
towards
all did that horror movie thing where they heard the noise and they all went
Can I
Okay.
draw my weapon and shoot at them instead?
All right, so
Can I know which ones are walking towards us? You said 2. I don't know which 2.
I'm just not gonna move it, but like
You're right.
we'll
I'll
say
face him as well.
we'll say that these two. So, go ahead and roll initiative. Everybody, I'll ask you what it is in just a second.
Excellent.
Well, I got another natural one. So.
Rachel, you didn't put your thing on the combat map.
That's because I'm not there.
Man,
Well,
if only
get
we
there.
had a paladin, someone who could cure diseases with the touch of their hands.
Too
Well,
bad
we
you
did,
left.
and then it didn't cure the disease.
So I will say, in theory, it is very smart to get your handkerchiefs and put them over your face, but this is like a spore kind of thing, and you would need like a gas mask kind of thing to.
Yeah, I
Filter
figured
this
as
out.
much.
But yeah, what are the
Oh,
logistics
so
on
you
that
just
then?
sick?
Hey, what are spores,
That's
Ben?
not nice. Yeah,
Hey
Ben.
Rachel,
Lots
add
of
your
us.
thing to the thing.
Medieval science doesn't think that spores exist, Ben.
Alright, Rachel, I will add you to the thing, but you better get on here.
You can't make me.
I will. Get on there.
I don't remember my password.
That's too bad. You better figure it out. Freyla, what's your initiative?
19?
19. Kunal? Wait, it's 18?
15.
Is it
19.
19. What's yours, Kunal?
15.
15 Rubyx.
You really know?
What?
Alright, alright, it's 7.
It's a 7. Alright, Jungrak.
4.
Oh, you added it. Killian.
I think my thing's +4. +5. Fucking 18.
18. Mason.
Alright,
What's your initiative?
9.
9? You rolled a 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Mhm.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Oh boy.
Alright. So,
Who's
top of the
screaming
initiative
right now?
order.
You're my favorite person. It's Jose. Thank you.
Freyla. What are you doing?
I will pull out my hand crossbow and shoot at the one that's walking towards us.
Okay.
Or I guess the one on the left.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll the hit.
That is a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. Go ahead and do max damage and then roll again. So whatever is it a D10 for the heavy crossbow?
It's my hand crossbow.
Okay. So
So a d6 plus 4 plus 3. Or 6 plus 4 plus 3. 13. Right.
13. Yeah, and then you roll again. Already?
What do you mean?
Like you max out the first, like the damage
Yeah,
die?
the first max would be the 6.
Okay. So
And then I roll a 4.
what is that total? Sorry.
13.
13. Alright. The hand crossbow, you latch it, you latch it, and then and it slams into the creature's
And
body.
then because of my practice with my crossbow, my crossbow expertise, if you would, I get to shoot again with my bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and shoot again.
It is a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Bruh. The heck?
6 damage total.
6 damage total. Alright. Sounds good. So, 2 bolts, like, they shatter the crystals in the chest and it kind of writhes angrily. Killian, you're up. Well, and really quickly, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick, because I drank way too much water.
Alright, I guess I should go get my laptop charger then.
Perhaps.
Alright, well, Rubyx is also gonna walk out and use the restroom.
Time to grab a snack. EX.
Everyone's dead.
Hello, I'm back. Oh shit! I leaned into the thing too hard.
Imagine if that chair just broke.
Dude, I was sitting in this old ass chair from like when I was like a toddler. It's like one of these. It was like one of these rolling chairs, but it was so old and like worn down. Like I sat in it for an hour and my leg went numb. So
You sat in what for an hour?
a chair like this, but it was really old, and it made my leg go numb, and my back started hurting.
Hey Ben, I need Rachel's address.
Okay.
Do you have it?
I probably do. Give me a second. I think I added it to her contact information. Yo, why do I have... Okay, never mind. Rachel... Oh wait, no, she's not.
That's pretty funny.
Don't say the address out loud, please. We're streaming to like 2 whole
No,
people.
yeah, I know. Ask her to... Is this a surprise, or can you ask her to send it to you?
No, it's not a surprise.
Okay, just ask her to text you it.
Well, she's back. It's just she wasn't here at the moment.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Can you also text me the address? I thought I added it to my contacts. Your address, Rachel.
My address?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Time to
Say it.
dox yourself.
I just want it because I want it in my phone, so that I don't have to keep asking for it when I visit. I don't know why Jose wants it. Jose's also frozen, I think. Oh, no, he's not anymore. Alright.
We're gonna carpool.
Kill. Oh, you're gonna carpool? Oh.
We're working on it.
Okay.
But yes, Killian.
Yeah.
Killian, what are you doing?
Can Killian throw over his second do-rag?
Sure. You tie a second one up.
I know you've already told us resistance is futile, but like Killian doesn't know that.
Yeah, no. I really like that you guys went and did that. It just... I'm treating this, you know like how in the Last of Us, like the spores really, like the stuff that you had to have like an actual like mask on, like gas mask.
Yeah, but they have technology and actual gas masks.
Oh, I know. It kind of sucks to be in the medieval age, doesn't it?
Yeah, whatever. Flurry of blows with my weapon attack.
All right. Did you move your
Getting
character?
closer to it?
What the fuck do you want me to do? Throw my staff at it?
Run!
Yeah, we might want to keep our distance here.
By the way, Freyla, I did say that when you hit the thing in the chest, crystals like cracked and broke open.
Oh, lovely.
You're kidding. I don't know what you... Oh, you know what? I have darts.
We don't even know if we have a cure for this yet, so if you guys go up and punch him and get infected...
No, we do know we don't have a cure for it.
Oh yeah, the one thing you are aware of is you have no idea how to cure this thing.
Yeah, we should get out of here.
Never mind. I have kunais.
Are those the blue and the red moons in the shape of carpets?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna throw a kunai at the one that Freyla threw the thing at.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 16.
16 hits, I believe. Let me check.
Yo, who keeps leaving?
Yeah, 16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Rachel?
Yeah, it's Rachel.
Full damage. 9.
9 damage. Okay. You the kunai like embeds itself inside of it, and the creature like the crystals burst, and it falls to the ground and it stops moving.
I'm gonna use. Is there anything in here, like of note? Like, or does just everything look dilapidated?
What you see is what you get. So there are these statues. There appears to be these like broken down crates. There's a kind of like what appears to be broken down kind of altar-ish looking things, and there's two like little shelves near the throne area.
Interesting. I'm gonna use if I used my bonus action to dash. Am I still able to search these?
You use your action to attack. You use a bonus action to dash. You would not be able to search the things.
All right. I will take cover behind the ranged bitches.
Okay. Kunal, I believe you're up next.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So which one has already gone?
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna put a red X over it because I want to keep the bodies where they're at. But yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna shoot the one, I guess, to the right of us, or try to anyways.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
So be plus.
It can attack at any moment, so we must deal with it.
So that is a 21.
21. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. D8 plus 4. Oh, that's max damage, 12.
12. Okay. You... Wait, which one are you hitting?
The one on the right, bottom right.
Okay. So the arrow bursts into it and the crystal shatters, and again, it's still standing, but like the crystal shatters on it. Kunal, that's it, right? Or are you using the butterbean?
No, I'm keeping him close. I'm
Okay,
scared.
it's on your shoulder.
Or her close. I don't know what's gonna happen to her.
Alright. This one hears the commotion coming from this general direction and kind of moves up this way.
What the heck?
And as it doesn't know exactly where to pinpoint the noise, it's going to attack Rubyx. I haven't opened my dice today.
Turn to face it.
That does not hit. It kind of slams down a fist and into the ground, and the jagged crystals kind of pop near it. Yeah. Rubyx, go ahead and make a con save.
13.
13. Okay. You take only 1 damage. It kind of like it bursts out and like the crystal shrapnel hits you, but it doesn't puncture it doesn't puncture the skin, but you know it hits you still.
Ah, my metal arm. Ah.
Oh, what if crystals start growing on your metal arm?
Yo, that'd be cool.
All right. So next is this creature. He also hears that there's something going on over there and decides to move up. And he's going to attack you. I don't think that hits, but I'll double check. Yeah, that doesn't hit. He kind of like bashes down into the ground and Kunal, go ahead and make a con save.
That is a 12.
12.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
You take 4 points of damage as it kind of like around you. Okay. Give me a second. So that's that one. This is this one. Okay. Once again, they're kind of all just coming towards the source of the sound. And it runs up, kind of bumps into its buddies. It is going to attack the only person it can actually reach, which is Kunal. A miss again. This time, there's too many bodies around, so like the crystal shrapnel just kind of doesn't hit you, Kunal.
Oh, thank goodness.
This one's going to come down this way, and he is going to attack Freyla. Oh, that definitely hits. That is a... I don't understand math. 24?
Yeah.
It is not a crit, but it's one off from a crit. You take 7 points.
This is the first damage I've taken, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know. I was already at low health for some reason.
I guess you never took a
maybe
long
you
rest.
forgot to take a long rest. Make sure you take a long rest.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that actually. Because I haven't used anything. So. Okay, how much? 24 damage?
Yeah. No, wait, no, 24. No, 7.
Oh, you said 24.
24 to hit. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. 24 to hit, 7 damage. I was like, yeah, 24. Wait, no, 24 to hit.
I was like, damn.
And
Rubyx
it
is
will
out here
make a
taking
second
one
attack, which is a 23 to hit. Bop, bop. And that one only does 5 damage. No, wait. Yeah, 5 damage. And it will go... It will make like this guttural, like almost like it's trying to cry out, but it just like the crystals kind of like shake and reverberate and makes this like shattering kind of noise. And this creature right in front of Rubyx lunges out to attack. Man, they're all rolling high now. That is a 21 to hit Rubyx.
Yep. Wait, which creature are we talking about?
Yeah, which one's hitting, James?
Sorry. This one. The one right here.
It's not even his turn.
I know.
Why?
That is going to be a 8 points of damage, and I would like both. Yeah, I'd like. No, we're good. It's a reaction. Okay. Who else was going? Mason, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna try and hit the one that just attacked Rubyx.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. Remember, you can attack with your bonus action now as well.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit, that hits.
Oh, lit. Alright. Do I get sneak attack for that?
Yes, you do. You're just in melee range. Whenever you're in melee range, you get sneak attack.
And she's surrounded by bodies.
Yeah. If you were a normal rogue, you get sneak attack as well right now.
Dang.
So what's the damage?
1 second. 13 damage.
13 damage. Shoot. I believe this is the one that you attacked, right, Kunal?
If it was on the bottom right, yeah.
Okay, so how much damage did you do that again?
I did 12.
12. And how much did you just do, Mason?
13.
Yeah. So you carve up it, slash through it. The body begins to fall back as it's lifeless, but there's a pop, and Everybody that is within 5 feet of the creature, so everyone except for Freyla and Killian,
Oh.
please make a con save.
God shake.
Oh god. Oh.
Fudge.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Got a 5.
Man, I haven't even gotten my turn yet. Stop dying with the virus.
So, Kunal, what'd you get?
A 9.
9, okay.
Oh my god. We're all
Rubyx?
fucking gonna get infected.
5.
Okay.
Wait, you rolled a 5?
Yep.
Jungrak?
You rolled a 16 total.
16 total, okay. Mason?
Rock is built different.
19.
19.
Jungrak is built to
Okay, Jungrak and Mason, you guys take 2 damage. Kunal and Rubyx, you take 4.
Is that the first explosion damage that I take?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Run away from them. Don't kill them in front of you.
Don't kill the ones in front of me?
Well, I don't know how it takes to kill them. We're trying to hit them because they're attacking us and they're surrounding us.
I am
All right, Mason, you still have a bonus.
I am bleeding from my face.
Mason, you still have a bonus action.
Yeah.
So is this one dead, Ben?
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna put the X on it.
I'm gonna attack the one that attacked Freyla then.
Okay, go ahead and make a bonus action. Just so you know, Rachel, you do not add your proficiency to this attack. Which I think's a little...
So what?
You know what?
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Oh, you did know that? Oh. All right.
Yeah, I read the thing.
Hot
Man,
dang.
I'm so surprised.
15 to hit.
What was it, 16?
15.
15. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, cool. Okay. Do I still get sneak attack, or is that just for the first?
That's, you only get to use that once per turn.
Lame. But okay. Ooh, 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
Nice.
Nice. Rubyx, you're up.
Alright. This is great. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, you disengage. Where are you going?
Actually,
There's
wait.
nothing in front of you.
I don't even have anything in front of me.
Yeah, you actually don't need to disengage, but if you want to avoid walking through people entirely, you'd have to walk, like, through Jungrak's space.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So it's just, like, 10 feet to get through Jungrak's space. Instead of the normal
And
5
Jungrak's
feet.
10 feet long. Wow.
So that's 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Okay, you got it.
Alright.
Question, was I able to, like, disengage?
Yes. If you hit anything, you disengage from it.
Okay, cool. Could I also move?
Yeah, where do you want to move? You can move your
I
character.
want to move, like, here.
Okay. And Rubyx, your turn's done, right?
Yes.
Okay. This thing's dead. This
Oh, sorry, wait.
thing's-
Bonus action is a... Oh, healing word is a bonus action, so I can use a attack.
Did you use your action to disengage?
No.
Excuse me?
I just
You
moved.
need
Oh, that's right, that's right. No, you just moved. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and do your action.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna use the... Wait, okay, so... Right, that's far. Alright, well... Yeah, we're just gonna use... We're just gonna drink a potion of resilience.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright. And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, that is your turn. This thing's there. This thing is not. This thing is going to run towards Mason. And you are flanked, so it's going to roll with advantage.
Cool.
That's... Where did my dice go? I can't see. That is a. I don't think that hits. That is a 14 to hit. So no, that does not hit. It
Yeah, let's
smashes
go.
down near you. Crystals burst. Go ahead and make a con save. Con saves everywhere. Everybody makes a con save.
Just her or everyone?
You get a
just her.
con save? You get a
Just
con
Mason.
save?
9. You take 1 point of damage.
She's down. Okay.
She just automatically turned into a crystal.
Alright, Jungrak, you're up.
Just one big chunk.
Jungrak?
Oh, I'm up now?
Yeah, you're up. And
Okay.
Freyla and Killian are on deck.
He gets to move?
Finally. Alright, so I'm gonna move to here. And I assume that I get flanking.
Yes, sir.
Alright. I don't have my shield out for this, so I'm gonna be using the two-handed longsword attack.
Okay.
I rolled a 17, I assume that hits.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, nice. Roll 20 just died for me. Alright. I am going to... I'm gonna use Orcish Fury to roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time as extra damage.
Okay.
So that's... Okay. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay. Plus your
10.
modifier? Plus 10? Okay, so 18 damage. Are you using
Yeah.
anything else? Because I assume Orcish Fury doesn't really require any action, right?
No. Well, there's one that's a reaction, but it
Yeah.
goes with Relentless Endurance. That's just something I can do, but I can only do it once.
Okay.
I'm gonna action surge and attack again.
Alright, you got it.
Alright, does a... What's my to hit again? Does a 16 total hit.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And then this time I'm going to use, actually, no, I'm not yet. That is 7 plus 4 is 11 damage.
11 damage. You carve through the creature's crystal and, like, kind of carve it in half, and it onto the ground. Crystals burst. Mason, Jungrak, and Kunal. Go ahead and make con saves.
Well, I survived one con save. No, that is a 10.
Nope.
10.
20 total.
Okay. That is going to be...
Man, Jungrak really beats Bill.
How many times am I
I'm
gonna
not
breathe
gonna
this
say
shit in?
Mason, Kunal, you take 4 damage. Jungrak, you take 2.
It happens.
Take 2 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Man. I can't wait for everyone to be walking out of here. And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, so we beat the guys, and everyone's gonna be like, turning purple.
Did you find the cure for what?
The amount of fucking con saves that people have failed.
I failed 3.
Well,
Dead.
I think Mason got a natural 1 on the very first one, so...
I got a natural 20 in the first one. Does that count?
Like, we may not be like
Mason's
suffering.
just gonna be a crystal when she leaves.
I think after this we're all going to be like infected.
Alright.
Oh, definitely.
Freyla, you're up.
But my mask.
But I wore the face mask.
I'm gonna...
It's supposed to stop it.
That's illegal.
gonna run out like over here.
Okay. Do you have something that stops attack of opportunities, or?
No, if he still has a reaction, then I guess he can do.
Yeah. Okay. He misses miserably, so he kind of slams near you.
Could I end my turn standing over the creature that I cut down?
Sure.
Okay.
So which creatures have been attacked so far?
I think all 3 of these are fresh, right?
All 3 of these are fresh except for the one with the skull.
Okay, I'm gonna fire at that one.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Are you doing any of that, whatever it is, stuff?
No.
Okay. 24. Yeah, that hits. What's the damage?
4 damage.
4 damage. All right. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do next.
23 to hit.
That hits.
8 damage.
Okay. Yep, 2 hit into the creature. Crystals shatter, but it's behind. And it doesn't affect Kunal, fortunately for him. Killian, you're up.
So we're gonna, since like attacking things in front of our friends is out the window, I'm gonna run around them. So I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
So to here, I get advantage, right?
Yep.
23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
12 damage, you got it. What else are you doing? Because you just said flurry of blows, right?
Is it down?
It is not down. So you bash
I'm
into
gonna smack it again.
Okay.
18.
18. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
No.
8.
8. Alright.
Yeah.
This one's still standing. It has more heavily involved crystal structures.
It literally built different.
It's literally different.
I'm gonna hit it one more time.
Okay.
17.
And that hits. Go ahead.
Another 8 damage.
Another 8 damage. Alright.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement and go.
So you. The crystals unfortunately do burst, so Kunal and Killian make con saves.
How many?
Just one. Just one.
Wait, but I'm on the back side of it.
I know. There's crystals
But, like-
still bursting.
There's crystals everywhere.
I know, but like when fucking Freyla shot it, Kunal didn't have to do a con save. Like, I'm not contesting me. I know I have
Oh,
to.
yeah. No, but like, because you hit it so many times, there's just like a cloud.
I got a 22.
22. What did you get, Killian?
18.
18?
That's, yeah.
Okay, you both take
20.
You both take 3 damage.
That took a luck.
Okay, you both take 3 damage. Kunal, you're up.
Can I summon my Butterbee?
You can, in fact, summon your Butterbee. I will... Give me a second, I gotta pull it off the page.
No, wait. I didn't want to move to move my bee.
Oh, can you not? Oh, you can't control it
No, I
yet.
can't control it yet.
Sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
wish I didn't have to do this every single time. Alright.
I think another way to do is that you can make it its own character and let me control it as well.
Oh, that'd probably be smarter. I'll do that next time.
Okay, I'm gonna make it come down here, and I'm gonna do a wing flutter to try to push this one away.
Okay, it has to make a con save, right?
I think so. Oh wait, no, I don't have to roll.
Fails. So it gets pushed how many feet again?
10 feet, and it does take damage, but I don't remember how much.
Don't you also get an opportunity attack on it?
Yeah, since it's going out of range.
Yep. So go ahead and make your opportunity
Yes.
attack with like.
So it does 1d6.
Can you
So
do
it
a...
takes 7 from my B. Then I'll
7.
use my dagger to strike at it.
Yeah. Okay. Just go ahead and roll the hit there.
6. No, that's only an 8 total.
Yeah, so you swing out, but the butterbee flutters its wings, and like you see like the crystals begin to shatter off of it, and it slams over this way, crumples to the ground. Since you push it away, you actually don't get affected by its death throws.
Oh, thank God.
But
okay, now I'm gonna
it's gone.
try to stab the one in front of me then.
Okay, go ahead.
I should have advantage, right? Because that's flanking.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's a 23.
That hits.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is a 1d4 plus 4. That is a 6.
6 damage. Alright. So that ends your turn, right, Kunal?
Yep.
Okay. So that is the end of your turn as you slash through the thing in front of you. This thing. Since you did attack it, it is going to attack you, Kunal. It misses. So,
oh my God.
Tries to slam into the ground in front of you. The crystals on its hands have already burst, so there's no recurrent damage. Why is it saying that Jungrak's there? It's not Jungrak. Oh, he's on the dead body. Okay. Dead. Mason, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna hit the one that's in front of Kunal.
Go ahead. You have advantage.
Um, 17.
Sorry?
17 plus 6.
That hits, yeah, that definitely
I
hits.
can't
Yeah, that definitely
Okay.
hits.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll damage. You also get sneak attack if you want.
Cool.
You can do more damage if you want. You don't have to.
That's 11 damage.
11, okay. What are you doing with your bonus action?
I'm probably gonna hit the one that... Do I want to hit the same one? I want to hit the one...
The other one's still standing. You slash at it. It's hurt, but it's still standing.
I know, but I don't know if I want to explode it right now.
Okay.
Alright, sure. I'll hit the one left.
Okay.
Well, I'll attempt to. 21 to hit.
Still advantage, so if you didn't roll with advantage, check to see, I guess.
It's 23 to hit.
Okay, so damage.
3.
3. Just enough. You slash uppercut through it and slash down with your 2 blades moving quickly. Falls to the ground, but everybody around it make a con save for me.
Another one? Wow. I got a natural 1.
Another one bites the dust. I got a 10.
The dust.
You got a 10.
I am literally
Jungrak,
eating
what'd you
dust.
get?
19.
19. Okay, Kunal, you take 12 damage. Mason, you take 6 damage. And Jungrak, you take 3.
Alright.
Jungrak, why are you taking so little damage? I'm different.
I am like, crying.
I'm
My
different.
body different.
Nice.
Okay, it's down. There's only one left. Rubyx, you're up.
Nice. I'm going
Mason,
to move.
Wait. No, I want to move.
Okay, go ahead and move. Where are you going to move?
I'm different.
You got
No.
Gangster's Paradise starts playing.
it. Killian, your con save was a high one because of the luck, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter if it was because of luck. I just wanted to make sure that you had a high con save.
Yeah.
Okay. Rubyx, what are you doing?
Oh, good. Now he's out of luck. I can throw
What's
the
the
hard shit at
modifier
him.
for my ranged weapon attack?
Sorry?
Gun.
What'd you say?
No, I'm using alchemist. I'm using alchemist fire.
Okay. You add your dexterity and I'll just say fuck it. You're proficient in throwing the alchemist fire. Go ahead and add your proficiency plus your dex.
Okay, cool. All right, that is a proficiency plus dex. 19.
19 hits. So how much damage does the alchemist fire do?
Well, okay, so on hit, target takes 1d4 fire damage. At the start of each of its turn, and then if a creature a creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 Dex check.
Okay. Okay, so roll the damage to start.
Right, 1d4, come on! Ooh.
It's 1d4. I thought you said d6.
No, it's 1d4.
Oh, okay. So how much damage?
2.
2. All right. Rubyx, it is the creature's turn. So go ahead and roll another d4.
Okay. Let's go. Alright, that's another 2.
All right. Solid. This creature is going to... Can't really tell where the alchemist fire is coming from, so it's going to go towards the nearest body that it can hear, which is Jungrak, and it's going to attack. That does
Am I
not...
being attacked?
You are being attacked, but I don't think it does anything. 15 to
What do
hit?
you roll? That meets.
That meets? Oh, okay, so it does actually.
I'm not using the shield right now.
Okay. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be its turn. Jungrak, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Alright. That is the last one. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to do distracting strike on it.
Okay.
If I don't kill it, the next thing to attack it's going to have advantage.
Got it.
That is 10 plus 4. And then I roll a d8. That's 19 damage.
19 damage. How do you want to do this as you finish off the last creature?
Stab it straight through the chest and then rip the sword straight up through its body.
Alright. You see Jungrak, the sword bursts out of the back mason, and then he just drives it up, and the creature... You guys actually see that the inside of it is also crystallized, where like the veins are coming out, and it just falls to the ground. Alright, combat is over. But I'm gonna leave the map up, because it'll be useful to, you know.
Alright, now that combat's over, is everyone alright? And I'll do a perception check to see if anything's changed about anyone.
Okay. Cursory, just look. Nobody has changed in any way.
I don't need to roll a perception check.
Yeah, you don't need to roll a perception check to check for like purple eyes or anything.
Okay.
However, Kunal, Mason, and Rubyx, there's almost like this weird tickling sensation in your chest, like a tightness, and like tickling in the back of your throat.
Ooh, I don't.
We're dead.
Oh no.
I'm
what a
gonna
weak
search
you are.
the area I walked to.
Okay.
Good enough.
What are you searching? Like everything that's on the map is actually on the map.
Okay, just
I was gonna say, what's this box of thing?
this region that I'm in, I want to search.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check. What are you looking for, Kunal?
Trying to search these boxes.
You see that it looks like very recently. Like there's dust on a lot of the objects in here, but you can see that very recently this box was smashed open by some sort of creature, presumably the gnolls.
Blood.
And
What is in said box?
there's broken vials, and there's like purple ooze coming out of them.
Hmm.
Is there anyone that's intact in there?
Would you like to try and look through it?
I would.
Okay.
I'll help.
I mean, you guys can talk this out. Nobody's put their hands in the box yet.
I like move the cover with an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19.
19. Okay. You begin looking around. The altars are very dilapidated. With what you knew about the outside of the door, you can kind of piece together that there's like symbols of Vecna, like a weird kind of like eye with like a slit. But it's very faded, and if you didn't have like that outside knowledge of, oh, this is a temple of Vecna, then it'd be hard to pick up on. But you notice that. You do notice that there's some old tomes next to the other thing, and inscribed over the throne is the King of Secrets, and the Ultimate Lich.
How many tomes are there?
You begin to rifle through them. Most of them are like, they like fall apart in your hands and you can't make any sense of them, but there is a very older one, a stone one, also written in Primordial.
I take it.
Okay. Would you like to start reading through it, or are you just gonna take it for now?
I'll start reading, kind of like skimming it as I walk back to the group.
Yeah. The dialect of Primordial is old. You begin to piece together that this book, this tome that was written on stone, is before the Spell Plague. Like, this exists pre-Spell Plague.
Wow.
Which means it is more than 1,000 years old.
Out of curiosity, how heavy is this tome?
It's like 15 pounds.
Nice.
Okay. Killian is like dragging his feet to everyone.
He's like, this is fucking heavy. But inside of it, as you're like kind of like looking through it, I will say it's more like a tablet than it is like an actual book. But you kind of read on it, and it's hard to make sense of it, but basically what it seems to be is like in some sort of conflict pre-Spell Plague, the priests of Vecna created basically a biological weapon. And they held it as like sort of artifacts in this temple after that.
Is that all I get from it?
Yeah. You know that, and they call it the Purple Plague.
The Barney.
No.
Oh no, he's got the purple plague.
He's got the cheese touch.
He's got the cheese touch.
Hey Ben, what's going on with this skull?
It's more
It's a giant fucking skull.
It's more so decoration, kind of symbolizing the god of secrets and formerly the god of death.
Huh.
It's more symbolic. Like you go to look at it and it's not actually real. It's like made of plaster.
I'm smashing it.
Okay. You smash it. It's very easy for you to smash. It just like the pieces just fragment everywhere. Kunal and Freyla, what are you guys doing? And Mason, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if there's any vials in there that are still intact.
Okay.
Yeah, I like try to lift the cover with an arrow so I don't have to get close to it.
Yeah. You kind of...
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Freyla, you gingerly kind of pick through it, and you do eventually find, like, there is one vial in there that isn't, like, smashed and leaking.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay. Rubyx, Mason, what are you guys doing? Rachel, I can't hear you if you're saying anything.
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Did we check out the
I was
throne thing?
Killian was poking around over at the throne. Once again,
Okay.
it's written in Primordial over there.
I'm assuming in this crate it's also the purple ooze and the vials.
Yes. This one is also smashed.
And there's nothing intact whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, you could look through it. There could be something else intact, but you at this point you would have known that Freyla's already gotten a vial.
Okay.
Like Freyla has it in her hands. And this room is not very big.
Alright, what's on this throne? If anything.
It's made of like, it's not actually like got any cushion to it. It's like stone that's been colored like gold and black. I mean, gold and red. And again, it's inscribed in Primordial. It's in a language that only, I guess, Killian understands, as far as I know.
Yep. All right. Killian read the tablet he picked up, right?
Yes. He also read the inscription above the throne that you were looking at.
All right. I must have missed it. What did it say?
It said, it was
Vecna, God of Secrets.
yeah, Vecna, God of Secrets,
And the little eye.
Ultimate.
and then the Ultimate
Whatever.
Lich.
The Ultimate Lich.
Yes.
Ultimate lit.
That's comforting.
Close.
The ultimate bitch.
No.
I just want you to know that as soon as I was done with that tablet, I made my way out.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Well.
Anything with the tapestry? Nothing going on there?
No, it's just old tapestry.
Alright.
It's not like it could have been significant at one time, but it's very dilapidated, and like as you like are walking on it, it's like crumbling underneath your feet.
Is there anything significant left from the bodies of the gnolls we killed, or is it just shards and ooze?
Shards and crystals. There's no ooze per se, but there are crystals.
Hmm.
Did you guys like to take any
What about
crystals?
What are these statues?
Those statues are mostly they also have inscriptions in Primordial. If for the sake of this, Killian, it's again just like giving more praise to Vecna. These are just like worship symbols, I guess would be the word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like religious scriptures and shit.
Yeah.
What happened when I set one of them on fire? Did they get like seared, or was it just like?
You can go and inspect the body.
Yeah.
Yes. Fire. Nature's cure.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay.
You can see outwardly like there's like what do you call it? Like charring, not like charring, but like smoke on it essentially from the burning.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you can tell that the alchemist fire did something, but it's not like the body's charred and the crystals are still intact.
Okay.
I almost just cut myself.
Well, don't do that.
Mason, what are you doing?
Then you'd have to roll for damage.
And Mason dipped.
Mason dipped. Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Are you guys done
I
here?
don't do weird chemicals.
Can I take the chair? No, I'm just gonna.
Is there like an area that has like a stronger concentration of the spores anywhere?
Near the locations that both you and Freyla went towards, and Jungrak kind of looked at.
I'll point that out. It seems like.
And this is the only chamber in the ruins.
There's a sort of outer chamber, but it's very small, like kind of like just like entryway.
Okay.
But that's
I'll
it. There's nothing left still standing. It's just this area.
Yes, and the outside is just
I'll
a
have
ruined courtyard.
Hey, there's 2 rubies.
All right.
What?
Are you guys making your way back to the town?
I will probably stay on the outskirts.
Yeah.
You said that we could pick up the crystals, right?
Yeah, you could pull them off the bodies if you wanted.
I can grab some more. I'm pretty sure I'm infected.
I would like to inspect one of the crystals.
I'll take it from the one that had the hardest crystals.
Okay, you take it from the one who seems to be most progressed. It's a very hard, rigid crystal. While some of the creatures have like more like see-through crystals, this one's like super like opaque and very deeply purple.
Does Dandy seem to be affected by this?
No. Seeing as how Dandy is not humanoid in nature, since this is a virus that seems to spread to humanoids, it's unlikely that Dandy will be affected.
Okay.
Fortunately for Dandy.
But Dandy could carry the spores like pollen and sprinkle them over people.
This is true.
Making the plague worse.
This is true.
Can that be a new skill?
You might want to put Dandy away for now.
Dandy commits war crimes.
We're gonna accidentally commit war crimes to the next big city we go to.
I'll make sure to clean her before we head out.
Okay, but you guys make your way.
Down the river and poisons the watering hole.
You guys grab a crystal from the big creature. You guys have one of the vials. You have the stone tablet, and you guys make your way out of the abandoned, ruined Temple to Vecna, and make your way back towards Mirioa.
Nice.
Should we even go into town?
As you guys
I'm
are
gonna stand the outside.
As you guys are making your way back, Kunal, Mason, and Rubyx begin to cough.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my distance from them.
Absolutely.
Sorry, guys, we have to abandon you now.
Gotta put you down like the
Thanks.
sick animals you are.
God.
A bug's gotta do what a bug's gotta do.
I think we should try and contain this the best that we can.
We can have a camp outside of town.
Okay. So as
I'll try to
I-
find a safe spot for us.
yeah, it's easy enough. The area here has more trees nearby, and it's easier to find like an alcove nearby. You guys set up camp, keeping the presumably infected individuals further away. As the night begins to progress and you guys begin to set up your camp, Kunal, Mason, and Rubyx, your eyes begin to start getting a little purple.
Cool.
Oh boy.
And
Oh,
as you
no.
guys finish the session, finish the, I gave it away, but as you guys finish coming back from the ruined temple with the tablets, the sample of whatever biovirus they made, or bioinfectious thing, and with the crystal, that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So Kunal, Mason, and Rubyx, you guys are at exhaustion level 1. And every day that you have this
What does that
virus,
mean?
you can add it on your character sheet. It means you have disadvantage on ability checks. And every day that this virus progresses, you guys will gain another level of exhaustion.
How do I put
I
exhaustion
don't know how
on
to do
you?
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it under
Go to
conditions?
Conditions, probably.
Yeah.
Isn't like I think
Exhaustion
exhaustion
level.
level 5 is like death.
Exhaustion level 5 means you die.
Where is it?
But
Like,
since this isn't natural exhaustion, it probably
it goes
means
up
you're
to
gonna become a
6.
crystal monster.
Yeah, it goes up to
It goes
6.
up to 6.
That's what I thought. I was like,
Oh, is it 6?
So
Yeah.
I'm not dead just yet.
so the way that Mariah described it is first day is the eyes, second day is the
Skin.
skin, third day is the more stuff
The
around the
veins.
eyes, and then fourth day you start getting the crystals on your body.
Cool.
So we have 6 days.
No one's died yet, but it's also only been 4 days since the other people got it.
Don't worry, guys. We're not level 5 yet. He won't kill you.
If you guys don't
Yeah,
find a
he
cure,
won't
I
kill
will.
us.
Mason's made her peace.
He won't kill us. The virus will.
Exactly.
Mason's made her peace with
I
that.
see, Ben.
Sorry, Mason. If you die as a crystal statue, we'll put you up in the center of Mirioa after we find the cure.
Dude, that'd be lit.
R.I.P.
Bruh.
So, I got this idea from a small D&D campaign that was released, but all the progression of the disease and the actual disease, I'm sure I came up with it because of some, outside influence, but I actually made this up.
Man, we're playing fucking Resident Evil D&D. The
Nice.
fuck?
I'm going to end the stream. Goodbye.
So